Celebrate with us July 19th in Carver High. Father Jackmaster Fun, Crucial Conflict. You dig what I'm saying? Carver High, it's going down. July 19th. Come get down with us. Straight from the Brooklyn streets where they could see me at. Where it's never easy at. That's the borough we be at. Real hitters keep the strap for any type of beef or spat. Make your head tilt back like Ed a BC hat. That's where we gon' leave you at. Make them take a leaky nap. Anytime that we attack, you don't want a piece of that. That thug mentality can be an aphrodisiac. But you're doing too much, homie, please relax. Don't make this animal damage you, animal banish you. Handle you flammable like a match. You do a candle, do with words. I'll be a man of few. And if you plan to do any anamical acting against the intangible, you must be sniffing albino. Realize I'm a G, you just Sajo. Realize that's Mike, but not Dino. Samoye, not Rhino.
What's going on, everybody? This is Sid for CedItUp Production with Jesus Hustlers. We're back again with a special edition with Jesus Hustlers. But before we bring in our guests, let me bring in my host, co-host. That'll be Lil Al. What's going on with you, bro?
Man, what's good with you, bro?
Everything's all good, man. We had it's a big week coming up, big weekend coming up, big week coming up, and we wanted to bring in our brother Fred Ward in the building to discuss what's going on. And also, it's not just about the week that's coming up, but we want to get his man his just due. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
mean, Fred has done a lot for the community and for the community itself for Argyle Gardens. So we definitely had to bring him back on to discuss it. You know, so
yeah.
without further ado, let's get my boy Fred Ward. What's going on, Fred?
What's up, brothers? God bless you guys, man. Appreciate you bringing me on, man. Blessings to everybody.
Salute
Man,
to you.
we definitely appreciate you coming back on, bro.
Appreciate I appreciate the opportunity, man. I'm proud of you, brothers, for the content. Man, many blessings. You know, whatever we can do to support you, we 100% will do. And you already know you guys are the official host in the sense of podcast, so you all will be doing the podcast. Hopefully, we can get some of the guys to swing by and get on live, whatever. You know, whatever y'all need from us. Hey, man, we 10 toes down, man. All girl guards, one love, bro.
I appreciate that.
No doubt.
Appreciate that, Fred. We want to kick it off. I mean, like we do everybody we have, every guest we have on here. Originally, Block, you're from, you represent.
I'm from the Block 8, man. You already know what it is, man. The Block 8, the great, man. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm always say it's the best block because well, back in the day, you had to come to Block 8 for something, whether it's a children
Yeah.
building, a swimming pool, school, to be at the
Explain it.
two doctor's office. So, you know, I'm a Block 8 dude. 8 ball rolling,
Yeah.
baby.
That's what's up. Now, I mean, what your siblings? How many siblings you have?
Well, that's complicated because, see, most of us know my brother Stanley and I, but we have sisters, right? And so it's a lot of us. So I mean, man, it's close. It's just quite a bit of us. So my sisters, man, range about 6 sisters. Then my other brother, another brother who lives in Milwaukee. So they know just that part, right? And yeah. So, but it was quite a bit of us. My pops was doing his thing. You know what I mean?
I get you. Got you. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, hey, bro. As we all know, you know what I mean, because I'm a product of, you know what I'm saying, of you coaching, you know what I'm saying, us out there, man. But can you explain to us, bro, like when you had that passion, bro, like not only just to coach, but to even be a ball player, bro?
Oh man, that's a great question, man. Believe it or not, and people can confirm that. I literally started coaching baseball at 10 years old. I don't know why I had the cognitive understanding to do so. You can go to the Dwayne Falls, my cousin Jed. You can talk to Ed and all those, Michael folks. Some of the people, man, I was coaching as a kid. And it went from there, man, to around seventh grade. Mr. Steele, some people remember Mr. Steele from Block 10. he saw that I was serious about it. So around 12 and a half years old, he went and bought me these. He just gave me a bag of uniform. Wow, come here. So he had that blue van. Back in the van, he had Navajo, he had Pawnee, some other stuff, man. Like looked like bingo long, had the zippers on it. And man, mix and match, but it meant a lot to me because I ain't had no uniforms because I used to get kind of chewed out by the mothers in my block because I would take the t-shirts and, as I told you guys before, write Cubs on it, and that was probably the only t-shirt they probably back in
Yeah.
the day. And then from there, man, got into my faith, then began to move, and then I got my first set of new uniforms. Some of y'all remember Shorty I think Shorty lived in 6 or 5. I'm not sure what block he lived in.
6, like
6'6".
6.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
his brothers, well, they had the Pirates, well, the Tigers. We wound up getting the A's, man. I
Mhm.
was like maybe 13 and a half, 14 years old, man. Bought my own brand new uniforms, and just kept on coaching, man, until wow, man, got to high school. Before high school, man, I'm not, I had to go down south. The people that know me. Some people see the nice part of me, but I had some ways I was trying to run behind my brothers and them, and doing my dirt outside. I got in a little trouble. I can't lie. The day I got arrested from
Yeah.
breaking into school, it looked like everybody was outside. My nickname back in the day was Bird. So as soon as I got caught with that, they started calling me Jailbird because they brought me. I was breaking into school trying to be good, man. I got some trouble, and then I was trying to join up with some little situation like I said, one of my brothers, my mother found some things in my pants and some laws and stuff like that. She figured out she sent my butt down south from Mississippi, so I didn't go to Carver all 4 years. She was just trying to correct me, what I'm saying. But my brothers were my heroes. There was no father around, so I trailed after them. But then still coaching. Then started coaching after I got out of high school, and that's why I could talk about Bitten them when they won that game. James, they won that game against Finger. I was actually coaching, man. I was 19 at the time.
Mm.
Then came back to coach with Mike Brown, 92. Man, I've been going for the longest. So this is like 49 years of doing stuff. And then also, man, working in the community, taking people to Screaming Wheels, block parties, taking people to Great America. And man, it's just been, I don't know where it came from. I just have to say it was God, honestly, because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, I talked about them, like Ron Lightfoot and Doe and all of my man. They was my dummies, and it's my crash dummies because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just doing what was in my heart to do, and we were winning. You know.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Before we get going, we want to give a shout out to our AG All Stars. We got a name from AG's
Yeah.
All Stars. We know the crowd that come in is our AG All Star. We got Charles Jackson up in the building. I think that's Snoop.
Yeah, that's
Now,
Snoop.
what's up, Snoop? Azalea, how you doing, Azalea? But like I said, I mean, the passion, like, because I see when you talk about it, you get passionate about it. When you talk about living in the guards and coaching, what where that come from? Is you said it's God, but I mean, is it more than that? Is it not less than that? What's other than God? What you think? What you think that bring it out of you with that?
Well, man, I got right now. It's in my family. I have a cousin who, for most, there's nothing but teachers and educators in my family. It's kind of interesting that I'm in education. Um, But my cousin, my first cousin, he's he was actually Travis Hunter coach in Colorado. He's still in Colorado. We got other cousins that that's really deep into coaching. We have one of my cousins. He was like the president of FAMU. At one time. So it's like that. I see that it's internal. I guess it was passed down through the bloodline. Some people know my mother worked at Carver for 30 years. And that's why I was around Carver since I was 8, playing him. So yeah, so it's interesting, man, how that stuff went, and so I mean, it's internal. I mean, like I said, I can't. It's a gift because I can't say where it came from. All I know is this: it's in me, it's internal, and
Wow.
it's God. It's a God gift. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got? We got another AG All Star in the building. We got Marcus Anderson in there. We got Terry. What's up, Terry? We got Plunky. What's up, Plunk? Uh, what's that? Serena McWright, McKnight. You guys got some fans up in here. You
Yeah.
got some people up in here. No, I mean, and because I understand that because I mean the stuff that I do, it ain't it comes. It's just within. You know what I'm saying? Me want to do. Um, Put together parties or shows and stuff like that. It's just within. I saw, and I give credit. May you rest in peace, Terrell Bruce. I mean, because I saw the way he was moving and things like that when we was younger, trying to get people together and just have fun. You know what I'm saying? And I give a lot of credit to him because I just watched and analyzed the stuff that he did and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So definitely I give a shout out to him. May he rest in peace. But I just wanted to know because how did you get the people together? Because you from Block 8, how did you get them to come together? Because you got not beef or whatever, but you got different blocks, got different ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't know. It wasn't. Man, listen, and I know you know about this. When we were shorties, man, hanging out in Block 3 was no problem with me. You know what I'm saying? Not because like I said, folks don't know me. People know me, know I'm not. Man, I'm smoking cigarettes 8 years old. I'm getting high as a kite as a kid, man. And so we, seventh grade, man, I ain't gonna say no other names, man. We, whether Block 7, Block 3, whatever, we getting high before school, after school, during school, whatever. And so we was cool, man, until this gang stuff started coming up, and then that kind of everybody kind of had to pick sides and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And there was no way I'm gonna be something else. My brothers them something else. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like, but I was protected. And also I was terrified of my brother, so I did a lot of stuff that I hid. But he and I had a heart to heart conversation. He knew a lot of stuff. I used to do stuff, steal his weed and all this stuff
Hmm.
like that, man. And so it was a time when, man, it really wasn't that bad. I mean, you could move around the gardens and you was cool, but it's
Mhm.
like a certain age. It's almost like when you got to high school, it's like people that began to split. But when we was sixth, seventh grade, man, I can go anywhere I wanted to go in the gardens, and but then that's how we connected, So,
Yeah.
but then it's that old age rule that nobody ever taught us that the gardens stick together no matter what.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's something that was embedded in us, and I'm hurt and disappointed that it's not the case now.
Mhm.
But certain things we just did not do, and no matter what, I've had situations, man, being in rows and somebody knew I was on the guards, they give a head nod, it ain't
Yeah.
going down. At Carver stuff happened, man, it ain't going down.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it like this: you could be GD, BD, Stone, for whatever, and yeah, you can fight in the guard, but at the school is we stuck together.
Yeah.
And that's just something we did internally. And then some of my passion for All Girl, man, has been that because when I tell you, man, I had opportunity to go to a school with 4,000 students. I would have had 200 football players, been in a certain situation and was going to take the job. But my calling is a Carver and my calling is All Girl Guards, man. I have not really left. And
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah. But one thing's for sure, sports do bring us together. Sports brought us
Yes.
together regardless of the fact. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wanted to be. I mean, you want bragging rights. You want to have that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Right.
I mean, but sports brought the neighborhood together, regardless of what you was doing. It was going to bring us together.
You had to.
Yeah.
Come on, think about it. Look what we had. People don't realize. We had the swimming pools in Block 8. That was the only retractable swimming pool in the country, in
Mm.
our neighborhood, right? You had the children's building,
Mhm.
tumbling, whatnot. You also had ice skating. Come on, we was playing hockey as
Mm.
kids, man, on ice
Yeah.
skates. And
Yeah.
in the guards, you had the Catholic, or you would say with the F, Catholic. You did basketball. You did, you could go skating. Your arts and crafts, this and that. Man, we had so much in all girl gardens. And then, man, just real talking. No offense to nobody, man. Our mothers vibed.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
mother's vibe. Your mother can say some things to me, and I'm gonna tell Mary, woo, 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 woo. You beg, don't tell my mama this, that, and the third. They were into it like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so that connectivity, man, it breaks my heart to see it is not the way it was. But man, I can eat at your table, and you can eat at my table.
Mhm.
And it was not that. So and so then we went to the gym shows, and we went to the tumbling match, and then people took us outside the guards. It was just so much fun that we had together. And then it grow up to people going skating. Then we go to different clubs. People going skating. Screaming wheels. This, that, and the third. It was something to go from the garden. Then we all had that garden chip on our shoulder. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
from the G, nigga.
Yeah. But the thing is, and you know what the thing is, Fred? I mean, we never called, well, I never, we knew like Cabrini Green, we called those a project. I never really considered us a project because it didn't feel like that. It felt like it just didn't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? We knew it was a project, but we never. When we go out to them other projects or whatever, play baseball, we knew we was gonna come back with that trophy. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna come back with something. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was just something about the guys, man. I mean, we just stuck together like through thick and thin when we outside the guard, like you said.
Yeah, and
Hey, you
that's the
know
right way to
something,
do it.
bro? Hey,
Yeah.
before you answer that, let me cause we just got Bucci and James found, you know what I'm saying what up to you, coach. You
Man,
know
Yeah.
I
what I'm
love y'all,
saying? And
boy. Yeah. What's going on,
yeah,
Boutique?
and we got our sister Robin Wilkins in the building.
What's
We
up,
got
Rob? What's up, sis? Love you.
yeah, she sends shout out. And you know, that was Serena, that's B side, so B side in the building too.
So Serenity,
Well
yeah,
it
yeah. I think her grandma lived in Block 8. I think yeah, she was
uh
102 years old. She lived to be 102 years old, man. I used to live almost live at the
uh
Phillips house.
That's
You
what's
know?
up.
yeah.
Yeah,
And matter of fact, she just said that too, bro.
yeah.
Plunky, I'm glad you in the building, man. What's up? We got J.I. in the building. Jay Waddy, what's up, boy?
But originally Guards was not really the projects. People don't. If you really do the history, they created it for the people returning from the World War II and stuff like that. And it was it was the only
Mhm.
thing out here, right?
Hmm.
There was no
Yeah.
Golden Gate. That didn't come to the 50s. Of course, there was no. I remember when Eden Green was built. I mean, I was like in the 70s. I was a kid, but. Yeah, it was really a very nice place, and what people don't know, and that's one reason when we talk about the Alumni Association is bringing about the truth of what's really happened. There was so many doctors and lawyers and great people that come from all Girl Guards that people didn't even know. Like we
Hmm.
talking to Dr. Sales, she got a plethora of stuff she's sharing with us. The first yearbook Carver ever had. Like people didn't know before Carver started in 47, but before it's 47, there was Corliss Avenue. So the original name of Carver was Corliss Avenue High School and elementary school.
Yep.
And there was just so many people. So it really wasn't the projects. But
Hmm.
then when it took over by housing in the 60s, then I guess people started calling it because we was in townhouses, man. We had
That's
back door, front door, just like they did in Princeton Park. They didn't consider that project. They considered those townhouses,
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why I said,
Uh,
it didn't feel like a project. It just felt like a nice. For us, it was a good community because we wasn't on a high
mhm.
rise. We wasn't doing a high rise thing. You know what I'm saying?
No.
We was like
Wow.
you said, a townhouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. At this time. Okay, Pluki said the first black president got his start in the G.
Yes,
And
sir.
yep. So and go from there. Um, you said what made you when you start coaching football in '92? What got you to do? Who approached you, or you just came up there and you just was there? How did that come about?
Well, actually, I started coaching in '85 after I graduated because that's when I was little bit, and James, because then that was I was
Hmm.
I was helping out, and Coach Jackson looking and found out that Coach Jackson is my cousin because I did ancestry DNA, blah blah blah, and we traced that back.
Hmm.
But man, he saw that I had a gift. He said, "Man, you actually know what you're doing," and he encouraged me. That's another thing, man. We had people that encourage us to do stuff, man. Um,
Yeah.
and so, with that being said, man, I started. Then I got the team. I think I got the team in '88. I
Hmm.
forgot what year that was. '88. Hashim, Basham, and all those guys. I was their coach. It was freshman then, so I was actually had the first team as a head coach at that time. I probably was like 19 or something like that. And
Okay.
then came back '92 with Mike Brown. And then man, just rest is history, man. I just been there so long, you know.
What
And
what 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 flipped it? Because you was coaching baseball first. What flipped it to football?
I don't know. You know what? What I didn't know, how good I was at football, because
Okay.
I had, grew up in the hood. We played a dozen, and you could act like people saying stuff you didn't hurt your feelings. Where you was raggedy, hand me downs, because you
Yeah.
gonna get fried no matter what, no matter who
Right.
you were. And you had
Yeah.
some jokes. You had some people out there was so funny. We had people going up funnier than Bernie Mac. We knew that. Y'all can name off the back of your hand,
Yeah.
But so. But what really flipped it, man, I just think it was just a gift. But when I started playing football, I didn't start playing football till I went to Greenwood, Mississippi. Again, remember, my mother found some stuff, and I was trying to, whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, "You up out of there?" So I played football down there, All girl guards was still in. All girl guards is still in me. I hope I don't get tagged for this, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. So I'm down there playing football. This is one of the reasons why they had to send me back up north, because if people who know me, sixth grade, I was in the Lido class. It was all boys. They call it a bad boy class. It was like about 12 of us. So that's kind of how I went. Then I went to another. I forgot this. Went to Brownstein. That was next. But when I went down south, man, what made them send me back up? I was just too busy trying to, be a little gangbanger and try to be whatever. And I got into it with we was outside playing football, man. I'll never forget. And for down south is a different situation. I'm glad I went for one reason, to see that, and I'm not trying to be offensive, that white people was not smarter than us. Because I had
Right.
that complex watching the little, of course, of Eddie's father, watching the Partridge Family, then
Yeah.
watching the Brady. They ain't never get no whoopings. They didn't get no trouble. They had everything they wanted. So learning football, I was always a jokester, and I'm playing with the black kids and this white boy. He came to me kind of hard, like, stop acting like an N word, you N word. And so I'm from the God, they went, man, you stop acting like a honky, you whatever. They went that way, you
Right.
know. And when that happened, and this is honest to God truth, ain't got a lie about it. All the black kids took a step back. And I'm looking like them, like, what y'all stepping back for? It
Yeah.
was like, man,
Right.
that's the police chief's son. Man, I'm from the guards. I went in after that, man, I'll beat y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know. So when they tried to send me back down south, my uncle, I had my bus tickets. They just wanted me to stay out of Chicago. Just like my cousin jail, he just had to leave. And
Mhm.
whether people knew about that situation, because actually I was gonna go to Atlanta with him, but that didn't work out. So when they found that out, man, I messed with the police chief's son. When I lived in Greenwood, Mississippi, was 14 minutes away from where Emmett Till got killed.
I was
So
about
you
to
can
ask
you can
you that.
understand where I was.
Yeah.
And it was still a little
Mhm.
segregated, because I can play with my white friends during the day, but I never forget that I had a white boy, my friend name. I thought he was my friend. Name was Buford. We go to the Piggly Wiggly. He come outside. I speak to him. He won't speak to me because with his parents.
Mm.
So my uncle's like,
Mhm.
no, Fred ain't gonna make it down. He has to come back to Chicago. So that's how I got back. And then, man, playing football, Eddie Harris and Tony Brown. Um, Man, I didn't know that I could play football. I didn't know I was throwing 70 yards. I didn't know that I was just throwing the football. I didn't know what that was all about,
Right.
because I was athletic anyway. I swim, I played baseball, I played football. I started playing football, so it was that. Played basketball, of course, Mr. B. Y'all know who Mr. B is. Played basketball in Carver Primary. Mr. Fredericks, I started with him, for those who know who he was, seventh grade teacher. Then I went to Bob Walters. Man, it's just, that's how I did. So after that, man, I just had a passion for football. But my first love and my student though, my
Mm.
passion is baseball. Man, I was a baseball player.
Yeah. I think we all. I mean, everybody right here. I mean, because I know that was still my first love is baseball. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. You
Yeah.
gotta. If I knew what I knew today back then, we was going off raw talent. You know what I'm saying? It was
Man,
Right.
really just raw talent.
man, the people, you know what? We did not know the exceptional talent we have. That was a norm to us, but we had
Mhm.
exceptional talent. Anthony and them were winning swim meets against other parks back in the day.
Mm.
Mhm.
The stuff they're doing, just like now, we're gonna do some on Friday, which is a Hall of Fame banquet. The first one we're gonna do, we changed it up. Hall of Fame banquet with gold jackets. Although Q is doing his on Thursday, but people like Tony Brown, those guys, man, they was flipping off of buildings, doing all type of
Yeah.
somersault. That team is going to Hall of Fame because it was the first black team, all black team to win city back to back in swimming.
Yeah.
So we all, if we ain't talking about black folks that swim. We all swim because you went to the pool, you're gonna get pushed in, dog, no matter
Yeah.
what.
Yeah. Definitely
So
figure it out.
you got to put, you're gonna push in, you know what I'm saying? Then 17 had that pool, but then they had glass, and I think I swam in that twice, and that was it for me.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
had all the stuff, and then the people we dealt with. Man, look at all these people you had that can tumble, man. Just
Mm.
Yeah.
can tumble, doing doubles and the triples, man, the gym shows and stuff like that. The girls and their dancing and cheering, man. Then
Yeah.
the girls we played with in our block, man, dude, I'm hitting shots at them, but for real, they scooping it up and they throwing. They get out there and
Oh
play
hell
football,
yeah.
man. Man, we just
Yeah.
we grew up around exceptionally great athletic people. We
And
did,
Yeah.
man.
and that's just watching. You know what I'm saying? It's like just picking. You see somebody in the hood playing, then you want to do that. Then you imitate things on TV that you see. And we was raw with
Mhm.
it. You know what I'm saying? Jay Whitey said baseball was big in the G before basketball. If you ask me, strikeout was all an all block, and that was you put that box. It was easy. It was easy. You put that
But
Man,
box up there.
let me interject real quick because I had posted in your sports group with Barry Bonds, bro, and he
Yeah.
made a great point, bro. When we grew up, bro, it was teams that had the whole field was black and they was all colored. You
Hmm.
could go back to the Pittsburgh Steelers, they team not Steelers, I'm sorry, the Pittsburgh Pirates. You could go to some of the Cincinnati Red teams, bro. You can even go
St.
to the
Louis.
Cubs,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? Where when you can visualize, bro, like idols, and then you watch some of the game because we weren't watching the whole goddamn 9 innings. But you watch some of the game, bro. You come right outside. Now you want to be like Ozzie Smith. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Or Ozzie Guillen. You want to be like Dave Parker. You know what I'm
Willie
saying?
McGee.
All these images, bro.
Yeah.
That's what promoted baseball, bro. And they was cool and they was suave, bro. Like
Hmm.
they had swag. They wasn't going up to the plate with they pants all the way down. They had scratches. You
Yeah.
see what
yeah,
I'm saying? People know what we talking about. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that would made baseball because basketball was coming really into their shit in the 70s and really in
Right.
the 80s. But baseball was, bro, like you know, shit, we wanted to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
to put your
Fucking
money together. Yeah,
Andre Dawson.
put your
You
money
know what I'm
together.
saying?
Put your money together.
Yeah.
Go to Mr. Cartwright and get that rubber ball.
Yeah.
We had to play
Yeah.
with a rubber ball every day. You know, people didn't remember, like, you know, people like Darude, his father and them. There's a Muslim brother, Mr. Ibrahim, Mr. Dr. Faruqi and all of them. Back in the day, man, because my brother and them was playing with them. Man, they was going up to Rosen Little League winning.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I remember we used to get on the bus and go up to Rosen, sit out there and watch them play. I'm going back to like the early 70s, like, you know what I'm saying, like 72,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
watch my brothers and them. And it was, man, just think about this. Let's be honest. There were several baseball teams when I was coaching. Every team was good
Hmm.
Yeah.
and had a deep roster of good baseball players. So now if there was only one team, you would just had all stars all around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And people probably wouldn't even get a chance to play.
Right.
honestly, that's how good those teams were. And I remember there was a team called the Jacks, man, back in the day. Man, that team was so talented. We just had talent, man. I don't know if it was the meat we was eating up top, whatever, man. We had talent. You
Right.
know, no, you whatever you put us, we was there.
Yeah.
We could do it. Yeah. So I'm proud. I'm proud of where I grew up at. Man, you know, you look at my Facebook page, it says City, Allgale Gardens, Illinois.
Mm.
You know, because I
Yeah.
mean, I love All Gale, man. You know, I love Carver, but I got to be honest, I love All Gale a little bit more because hey, that's first, and then you know, without All Gale, there's no Carver. So,
Right.
man, and I
Yeah.
know and I think we all have the same sentiments about that, man. And my concern, my calling right now, man, is looking at the neighborhood I'm in, looking at the school I'm in, I'm seeing the demise of a lot of different things. My passion is just do what God told me to do. And then once I retired, I don't know if I'm staying here or going to Florida or whatever it is. But man, I'm on assignment, bro. I'm on assignment. That's what 10 years old was with Simon. I tried to leave. I left to coach some other sports because Carver wasn't showing me love. So I went to different places like Dunbar High School, won a couple of city championship with them, Hyde Park, turned their program around. But man, Carver, man, people don't know we're in the top division. We've been in the
Yeah.
top division, man. This is my 25th year being the coach. Man, so we're doing pretty good. I'm happy for that.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
What's up?
let me say this real quick though, Sid, because we're gonna have a brother on the show, Tommy, bro. And Tommy is picking up, you know what I'm saying, where, you know what I'm saying, some of the work that you was doing, bro. So we still got brothers out there, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, man, trying to make a difference. And if we really be honest, bro, and you see the brother on Facebook and he got all the little kids at the children building, bro, just imagine all them lives he's saving, bro.
Mm.
Because if they wasn't there, because you know how the snake, well, I'm gonna cut, you know how the snake niggas is in the garden, the Numa, well, whatever.
Man, woo!
You know how they would pull them young cats, you know what I'm saying, and having them on some other shit. But by this brother out here got these young brothers running and boxing and doing all the things that he got going on, bro. Like we got to give him his props for us, you know what I'm saying? He might not be following your footsteps, but in actuality he is. You see what I'm saying? And he following a lot of other people's footsteps that was out there in them streets, man, trying to save the youth even us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
And you
you
think
know,
about it, and you think about it, you think about it. He's doing that. Imagine how many lives that you saved, Fred.
yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? I mean, you got people that believe in some, something they could believe in. You have people believing that I could do this. I could go, I could catch this ball. I could do this. I could do that. You had people
Yeah,
believing that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hats off to everybody that did that for the
Yes.
community. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Hats off
yeah.
to everybody that did that.
But I'll be no,
And
but
like I,
I'm just standing on. Listen, I'm standing on the shoulders of others, and
hmm
man, I get a lot of flack, a lot of negative stuff. First of all, I don't care about that because I'm a
right.
believer, and I don't care. People gonna do that. They did it to Jesus. But I can
hmm
say this openly. Tommy already know he can get a key to whatever we got at car.
Yep.
Said you already know. You came to me.
Hmm.
You need this. I'm there for you. Not charging you. Not to, you know why? I have a responsibility. And I don't care what people might think about whatever. I have a responsibility to make sure that what belongs to us, right, is given to us. And when people call and ask me to do stuff, ain't no well, could you give me this? I ain't taking dimes. I ain't asking for no favors. I have a responsibility. So when you need something, Al, I think about something you said that I really didn't kind of know because you forget. But you told me the time when you came to the team, man, and I brought you on the team. Man,
Yeah.
it's all about the thing. And then someone said
Yeah.
something. Someone said something
Yeah.
to me. I forgot his name. I can't remember. I was in Homewood Post Office. Tall guy. I don't remember his name. He remembered me. And he was like, "No, this is Fred Ward. He was a coach of baseball." Then he said something, man, that made me kind of squint. He's like, and he said he didn't do nothing he didn't do nothing funny with the kids. He did right by. And I'm like, what the heck are you talking about?
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I was able to impact that. Then, man, Al, man, your daughter's like my niece. I love her, man. She was, she came to
Yeah.
school, man. I ain't met nobody to mess with. I used to get on McLemore a lot because that's just how it
Yeah.
is, man, and it breaks my
Yeah.
heart that doesn't, man, the way we are now, as divided we are now, man, people that who I know their fathers and whatever mothers, and you try to be loyal, I found out real quick, man, it ain't the way it used to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. 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 I mean, far as the streets is over with, bro. You know, I made a post on that, bro. Like the streets over, man. If you escape that shit and you dusting off the dirt or the remnants of, you know what I'm saying, all that negative shit that we went through and you made it through that shit, man, you should congratulate yourself.
Well,
But our job, bro, like our job right now is not, you know what I'm saying, to convert the extreme stupid. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. You see what I'm saying? But what our job is to do is to uplift those, especially on this platform. Our
yes.
job, Tommy got the little brothers on the street. You still out there doing your thing. Bro, our thing on this show, man, is to highlight the brothers, man, and the sisters that come from our neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? That like I say, that made it through whatever we made it through. You see what I'm saying? And give, I hate to say flowers, but give the props, man, where it's due, bro. And you one of the brothers that I know personally.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? I play for you that deserve, you know what I'm saying, all the accolades, man, that you got coming, bro. You
To
know what I'm
God be the
saying?
glory. To God
And
be the glory.
and fuck all the modesty shit, you know what I'm saying? We gonna celebrate you Saturday, even though you celebrating the whole hood, not just Carver.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You celebrating the whole hood, bro. And we gonna in return, you know what I'm saying, celebrate you, bro. I don't know how we gonna do it. Wink, wink. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But we gonna celebrate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And some other people, but you got what you got coming, bro.
Right. And
Mhm.
and I
So
told you,
salute, bro.
Fred. I told you, Fred, that because I see you do it a lot, and that's because that's the person you are. And me and Al talked about it. We gotta give Fred his due. You know what I'm saying? You have done a lot for the community and Carver. So, like Alan said, it's good to be modest, but sometimes it's time to take what's yours. And
Yeah.
Saturday we really we Jesus Hustle, me and Al want to do that to show that we appreciate all you have done for the kids coming up now and for the people that back in the day that you helped get out of some situations, you know what I'm saying, that they was going through, may have been going through, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people didn't have fathers in the house.
No. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to be around, even if you wasn't that father, you had guys coming together. So it was like family cousins and stuff like that. Everybody, it wasn't no friends or whatever. It was like cousins. We was relatives, you know what I'm saying, at that point.
Right.
So
Right.
we definitely going to give you what you got coming to you Saturday. We got you, Fred. We got you.
I appreciate it, man. But it's, man, you know what? Predecessors and successors. Um, our predecessor blessed us. It was Mr. McQuitter. Some people remember Mr. McQuitter, who gave us baseballs and bats. It was Mr. Steele from Block 10, 10 Town, who encouraged a little kid to play, with giving me bats, give me stuff, man. I would take anything I could to get it done. And it's this passion that I have. I do Tommy, man, he already know we donated stuff. The Alumni Association donated stuff to him. He knows we can, whatever we can get, we're gonna continue to get, because we have a responsibility. And the Bible says, freely you receive, freely you give. And if you're doing it to be
Hmm.
recognized, then you're doing it for the wrong reason. Because, I
Yeah.
mean, like I
Right.
said, and then I've done, yeah, like I said, 49 years of coaching and being the all girl and also Carl, we put it all together. I'm humble, man. I give God the glory for that, man. And it don't feel like I'm still a young guy, still look good, you know what I'm saying? But man, I'm grateful. But it's a calling that God has, and you got to be able to walk in that calling, man, no matter what the backlash, innuendos, stuff like that. Man, that's I mean, if Jesus went through it, you can go through it. But the thing is, like you said, it's the impact of those kids. Because Alan, until you said that, man, there's a lot of folks I just don't remember stuff. People tell me, "You remember this game?" I'm like, no, I really don't remember. I mean, I don't do it for the wins. If I did that,
Yeah.
I had opportunities.
Mm.
But I couldn't leave. I tried to leave, but this calling's here. Even with the Alumni Association, man, I did that because God spoke to me to do it. I had been pastoring for 22 years. I didn't want to do anything with a nonprofit or none of that. But when God spoke to me to do certain things, I did it. And it has grown in 2 years, man. I looked at what we did last year. If it take financially, just one whole 1.5 year, over $30,000. Went through the process. $15,000 went to the schools for the last couple of years. Like, man, we're doing the work, and that's what I'm most proud of. But the same thing I did at 10 years old,
Wait, hold on,
God
Fred.
had me to
Yeah. You
Hold
you
on one
kind of
second.
breaking up.
It's breaking up. I guess the not the video that your sound is breaking up. Okay, go ahead. Go
yeah,
ahead.
so yeah, so that's how it is, man. And like I said, it's been sitting on my heart. And I'm not trying to sound in a bad ass, man. I'm not telling anybody. You God called you to do a job. I pray. And if God can speak to you, He'll speak to you exactly what to do. This is a God thing. Because at the end of the day, at my time, man, last week, 2 weeks ago, my grandson called me to take him to a game in Aurora, man. When I thought about that, man, I felt so good doing that. I said, I can do this. I can just retire, just have another. Can you
I
hear me?
think your microphone is staticky. Staticky. Hold on one second. Before we try to check and see what's going on with your mic, Fred. Let me go through this thing because people are they give you mad shout out.
Okay, come on, go back on. Let me see. Can you,
It's just staticky
I
a
get
little.
to it.
Okay, Terry
Can
Payne
you hear me
said,
on this one or no? What's the delay?
well, hold on one second.
Oh, shoot.
You want to? I mean, if you want to come out and come back in, that's cool. So we could get that squared away if you want to. Okay, Fred stepped out for a minute till you get trying to get his sound system in order right now. We got the AG All Stars in the building. Loretta, what's up, Loretta? Plunky still in the building. Jermaine, what's up? The AG All Star. Terry Payton is in here. Chris Banks, what's up, Chris? Hope you feel better. Rebecca, what's up, Rebecca? What's up, Joe Rockski?
What up, bro?
Sean Cooper, we got Bernard up in here. What's up, Pig?
What up, Pig? Boy, you got to come on the show, man. We got to get you on here, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, People giving Fred shout out. I want to wait till he get on so he could they could recognize the people who giving him mass shout out. He come back right now.
It's the same thing, man.
Yeah, he's doing the same thing. I'm trying to see where you at. And it just started happening like that. I guess he's jumped off for a minute. Yeah, man. I mean, I think people. I mean, people know Fred. I mean, Fred. He give a lot of people their props, but like I said, I mean, it's time for him to start getting his props. I mean, like I said, he's due. Fred is way
Yeah.
overdue.
Hmm.
And we just trying to get everybody, to recognize what people that does things in our community, man. They gotta be recognized. And like I said, if you're doing it to be recognized, that's not a good thing, but still, in reality, still, it feels good to be recognized. It makes you feel like, okay, I'm somebody see it, what I'm doing.
Hmm. I mean, it's our job, bro. It's the spectators, bro. It's the witnesses, man. It's our jobs. You know what I'm saying, to get that the
Yeah,
accolades, bro. Like, to show that love, bro. And like I said before, this Saturday, bro. You know, in the backyard, bro, we definitely gonna show that love to bro as well, as to all the Carver, what I'm saying, alumni, bro. Like this show, I know we ain't talked about it yet, and I'm quite sure Fred gonna talk about it. And then definitely we got Jay Wadey
Yeah.
coming on, what I'm saying, Wednesday. So I believe this Saturday gonna be epic, bro.
yeah. Now,
Can y'all hear me now? Or that's
yeah,
still delayed?
you good, you
Are
good.
you
Just
good?
put your video. You're not in the screen though. Move over just a little bit.
This way? Oh, this way.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Yep.
All
Yep. There you
right.
go. We good.
Apologize for that. The phone got a little hot.
No, you good. Okay, I'm gonna get a rundown. Let's see. Chris Banks said, "Thanks, Coach Ward, for everything you've done for me." That's Chris Banks, and
What's up, bro? That's my favorite comedian. He know it. That's my
yeah,
favorite comedian, Chris Banks.
he's a jackass. Sean Cooper.
Hey, y'all gonna get up off Chris. That's my favorite. That's my guy. Hey, Chris, I got you 10 toes down, boy.
Yeah, Sean Cooper said, "Love you, Coach." So, yeah, Sean Cooper. Uh,
Yeah, that's one of my. Oh wow.
come back in, Fred.
We popped off and popped on. Oh, this is crazy. I can't hear y'all now. The devil's a lie. You ain't gonna mess with this thing.
Yeah, because we can hear you, but the video is gone. Yeah, Bernard. Bernard said
Oh wow.
Fred always been giving helpful.
I can't even hear y'all now.
You can hear me?
What is going on?
Check, check. You hear me? Check. I don't think you can hear us now. Yeah, Pookie, you too, man. We want to bring you on the show as well, man. I mean, we definitely want you on the show as well. Uh, Pig definitely want you on here. Chris, I know you
I
said
can't
you
even
want
hear
to
y'all. The devil's a lie. Come on, stop playing.
probably if he can't hear us, I'm trying to send him a text. Probably jump off and jump back on. Hold on 1 second.
And said, hey, Pig say he out the game, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't want the
I can't
spotlight
hear
no
him.
more. So he
I can't even
don't
hear.
want
Oh
to
my
come on the show, bro. But it's all love,
God, this
Pig.
is crazy. You're right. I can't even hear.
I just sent him a text telling him to go up, come back on.
Yeah, Pig say he good, bro. He retired from all the things that, we retired from.
Okay. Okay, there go Fred.
But we do got to make it. You know what I'm saying? Send a shout out, man. That we gonna have Jay Wadey on Wednesday, man.
Tomorrow, what? Yeah, today Monday. I'm getting my days mixed up. Yeah, that's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Uh, he went back out.
And we got a good lineup coming up in the next few weeks, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna next week we're gonna do a recap of the 2 weeks that like yeah picnics that was going on for Block 6. Shout out to the people who put that together, Ruski, Allen, Richard Allen, and the rest of the staff over there.
Jeannie,
Uh,
Jeannie, make sure
yeah,
we shout out to Jeannie.
and also the Green to Go movie. They had a picnic as well. The weather thing messed me up, man, because I was looking at the forecast. He would say it was supposed to rain, like 70% chance of rain. So my mindset being in Indianapolis, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not going there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Woke up that morning, man, the sun shining. It's still in Indianapolis, but then I looked at the forecast. I was like, the fuck is going on? Like, but I had to get my mind right to go up there, my man. But my mind was like, man. But it started raining hard down here, though. So we
Right,
got the
right,
bulk of the rain. So,
right.
but shout out to them guys. The Green to Go movement with Ron and Phil putting that together. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I
Hope
heard that was, hey, I heard that was successful as well, bro. So
that's
you definitely shout out to them bros, man.
that's what's up. That's what's up. So now we got with Fred come in. We're gonna go into the what they got going on. Everything start with them on Thursday. I think they got the Terry Commons camp coming back. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're kicking that off Thursday. So he'll be in discuss more in depth with that. So other than that, man, I mean, let me see. Got a lot of people on here. For everybody here will come back on here. Our attention span don't last long. So with the lineup, I mean, and let's give a little until you come back. Give people who not new to here, but I mean, just give an insight of because you got a few people that's new been on here before. Like I said, Plunky. This is first time I'm seeing him on joining us or whatever. What our show is about, G's and Hustlers. I mean, I like the way you put it, break it down to G's and Hustlers, what it really is. It's not about gangster, da da da. You know what I'm saying? Break it down and how and tell people what G's and Hustlers is really about, Al.
Like I said before, bro, it's up to interpretation. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Whatever G mean to you, you know what I'm saying? You can apply it. You know what I'm saying? But we gentlemen, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely hustlers. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we successful hustlers, sometimes we not.
But
You
we
you
still
see what I'm
hustle.
saying? But we still
I'm back
hustling. You know what
in. I'm
I'm
back
saying?
in. I'm back in.
Okay,
My
cool.
phone's overheating, man. Now my computer acting funny, and it's like the devil's alive. We gonna get this out, man.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I mean, we started off now before anything else happened. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of it. You got a 4-pack week starting Thursday. Let's give a rundown what's going on. What's going on this week, Fred?
Yeah, hey, one of my passions, man, is my assignment. And again, when I talk about the Alumni Association, what God spoke to me, and I'm not ashamed of that, was to restore our legacy before I leave Carver. One thing there's a lot of things we try to do to try to make that right, like the Hall of Fame. But first, Cassie Russell. Cassie Russell was the most iconic athlete come from Carver. People don't understand that or not. I mean, even Sunshine calls him, put him on the Mount Rushmore of athletes. He graduated 63 years ago. He never retired his jersey, so we're going to retire his jersey this year. This is a big deal because we have so many people from the 60s, man, who's participating, who's really interested in that. And that goes back to that all-girl guard Carver connection. No offense to anyone who didn't live in the guard. He's from Ocean 13, from Block 13, and he's going to be here. He's a preacher now. He's 82 years old. He's going to be here, and he's going to be wearing his gold jacket. We're going to retire that number. Then on the same night, Q Benson, he's going to get his. Q Benson going to be the first person we're going to put a gold jacket on with this new ceremony. We started a new ceremony instead of just giving the plaque. we want to take things to another level. You know, I'm in contact with the people from CVS High School who's in contact with Mount Carmel. We're looking at their alumni association or their Hall of Fame to see what we can do. So Q gonna be there. We invite everybody out. The game is $10. We got 2 games coming up, so we want to make sure the people come out. And we might have a
That
special guest.
Thursday?
No, that's
That
Thursday.
Thursday? Okay.
Okay, so this Thursday in the gym, it's $10 per person. The game starts at 6 o'clock. You know me, we start on time. I told the basketball players get there on time. And then so the first game, then it's between halftime. That's when we're gonna bring Q out, and Q is making a big deal of because he should. Then we got the other gentleman who's gonna be playing, and then we're gonna retire Kazi jersey. And it's so iconic because last year Terry, when he found out what he was gonna do the next year, Terry said, "I want to make sure I'm here." And
Hmm.
so that is a big thing for Carver, but man, even more so for all Gale Guards, man, because you got to realize they was one of the first teams to win city, but that 63 team was the first all-black team to win state in the state of Illinois. It's phenomenal. But although Cassie was graduated by then, so we got that going on. Then the next day is the banquet. We have changed things around. So now it's a jacketed banquet come with the suit town. It's $65. We are put. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh goodness. Sorry about that. Sorry
No,
about
you good.
that. So we putting in Dr. Prince. I mean, he's going in the Hall of Fame. Any band member, we should have that place packed out. Gloria Jean Smith, she's going in the Hall of Fame. She's going to be the first woman we put in the Hall of Fame. Out of all these years, that's crazy.
Mhm.
Mr. Lewis Jones, who's 100 years old, he's the coach, the chess coach. Most folks don't realize Carver has more chess championships than any other sport in the building, city championship. Melvin Alsbury, who was a product of that, who was the one who won state champion, African American guy back in 1980, 81, won a state champion in chess. Then we also have Mr. Sam Kramer. Sam Kramer did a phenomenal job in wrestling. We didn't get everyone we wanted. Some people didn't respond. And I'm not throwing numbers. I'm just telling y'all because everything is transparent with us. So it's just to do these people, it's $1,100 just to buy the awards and stuff like that. Then you got Quentin Benson. We talked about that. Melvin Alsbury, William Rock Harris. Most folks don't realize Rock played for Carver in 8th grade. He literally played 5 years for Carver. He was in 8th grade when he actually played on the varsity. That's how good he was. We have him. We also have the guy named Reggie Lewis who played for the Tarpons, Maryland, played in the Orange Bowl. I hope I got everything. And then that 1976, 1977 swim team was the first all-black swim team to win city championships back to back. You got to realize they was going against Lane Tech and all those other folks, and
Mhm.
black folks ain't supposed to swim. You know, man, I'm telling you. That's it. So there should be more. We're not picking favorites. We're doing what we can do. And we just hoping everybody be patient. We need everybody hands on deck. And then the next day, man, July 19th, man, it's going to be epic. I mean, we wanted to do something different. We wanted to take it to another level. And you only limited by your imagination. And that is, man, to have a concert in the backyard. I call it the backyard. And I love what JR calls it. JR said, boogie, I think he said backyard boogie. That's what he called it. So we already know we have CEO who's from our block, Block 8. Another guy named Joel Q. He graduated, I think, in 2009, Carver alum. We got Big Nasty who's going to be spitting for us. Then you have Farley. Farley will be there at 4 o'clock. Then from there it's going to be Do or Die, and then from there it's going to be Crucial Conflict. We also got Wayne, Carvel, and Gio's going to be spinning, and that's why we're going to have. Hopefully, we're going to have a special guest on Thursday. Going to be spinning. I can't say yet. He told me to call him tomorrow, but if that's the case, we'll let you know. And man, it's what it is, man. It's a different spin on what we're doing. And we still got the horses. We still gonna have the game truck and the face paint for the kids. Everything is 100% free. And that's done by number one, the donation people have given the Alumni Association, in which we put dollars to work. And so we ask people to continue to donate. You know, $20 here, $30 here. And I used to ask people for $5, $1,000, $10,000, and people look at me funny, man. To God be the glory, man. In December, somebody called me up and said, "Hey, man, I want to give a $10,000 donation to the Alumni Association." Man, that was a blessing. You know, so that's the great things we're doing. That's just when God tell you to do something, man, you can't. This is what Nate says. When God,
Right.
the Bible said, when God is with you, He makes even your enemy be His peace. And I thank God He's doing the work. You know, and man, so it's going to be a great. We got the big stage going to be in the middle of the field. I am telling you, there's more people inquiring about this who does not go to Carver than people that go to Carver. Because they know they want to see Friday. They want to see crucial
Yeah.
conflict. It is 100% free. We're not charging any
Yeah.
fees, but we do ask you to donate and to give and support the ways you can.
Is that Edmund?
Yeah.
Jay White said Edmund was on that team.
Edmund Bailey, and people don't know Edmund like I know Edmund. Edmund Bailey had a situation where he, whatever. And so some people might see him as strange. First of all, he has an engineer degree. Most folks don't know that.
Mm,
Number two, Emmett Bailey is the best swimmer that ever came out the guards. He was swimming Olympic time in the 70s,
mm,
right?
right.
Olympic time in the 70s. And so what we asking people to do is help us to get him there, right? So we get him a haircut, get him a suit, because he's on there. I gave him a t-shirt the other day when I was out there at Block 6. And we just need the people to pull together to get Edmund there. Some people laugh and joke around, but when that man's
Right.
so intelligent, he's so
Right.
intelligent, and he just had a bad situation, man. Somebody did something they probably shouldn't have did, and it affected his life. Because we knew him as Edmund,
Yeah.
and he's always been very smart, very intelligent person. So yeah, he's right
If
about that.
if somebody from Cabo or the guards or whatever cut hair or whatever, somebody need to step up and do it for the love. If not, I'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll pay for that. You know what I mean? So
Uh,
if anybody listening to this that know a barber or whatever, I know it's a gang of barbers out there. I know you're one of them. So I don't know if he's still cutting hair or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? If they out there, let me know. Fred, if you hear anybody out there that let me know. I cash app you to go ahead and get that done for Edmund. I'll do
Yeah.
that.
It's a big thing. And so just being intentional. Man, listen, and I love that you did that. I say this unapologetically. The DJs we using, people get offended by that. I mean, they call people, but they guarding people. I give back.
uh,
You all are doing. You got exclusively the only podcast is really doing anything with that full access. Ain't no money changing, ain't no favors, man. Y'all my brothers. I love y'all. I got a platform. I just had amazing J.R. Waddy who's working with me, and also Ron. Ron Davis, man, is working with him, man. So y'all got that platform. Tell us what we need. We're gonna do that, man. The DJ Sheila Thurman. I think she lived in 17, if I'm not mistaken. Back in the day, man, she's on the ones and twos on Friday at the banquet, trying to use a lot of homegrown people doing we got Daru's gonna be doing something. We got Johnny Jones pitching. It's just like, man, we got to give back and understand what this is, and we can, we just cannot let negativity cause us not to do what we call to do. God gave me a door. My door, responsibility of the door is to give people access, not for me to step in it. And you guys have that access. You guys have blessed me to be able to be on your program, which is a very successful program. And that's the maturity. And like I said, big ups. I tell folks all the time, this ain't nothing, it's my personal business, but I shared it. April 17th, went to my urologist. My urologist diagnosed me with prostate cancer. It's not a secret. Some people know about it. My inspiration honestly came from Lil Al, man, watching him how he eat, and just how he's doing the stuff he's doing, man, that inspired me. So it's important for us to have those things in our minds. So at the end of the day, and I'm in a situation I'm blessed because my stuff is called so early,
Mhm.
but man, when God called you to do something, just like God called y'all to do that, you know why? How you know God called? Look how it's impacting people.
yeah.
Look how it's impacting people. I needed to hear you say, so okay, what, 30 years, 40 years ago, you came to the team and let you on the team. Look what you're doing for me now. You're teaching me discipline as a man. I ain't good man. Let me tell you something. I'm not an egotistical person. But one thing I don't do is I don't let people gaslight me, and I don't let people make
Mm,
me do stuff that I know that's not right or that God has not told me to do. But without your show sharing that with me, man, please. Then with Ted, I mean, I said, man, the connection we made, man. I was your brother's coach, but man, the love is still there, and that's just how it is. So anything that I can do,
Mhm.
right? I'm gonna do even that Carver. Man, I ain't turn my back on anyone. It's just if you come up there doing nonsense, I'm gonna back off. And we've been doing that for the longest, man. For people who want to do little mini picnics, we want to do tours, people want to do stuff. Man, come on in. As athletic director, I'm willing to help everybody, anybody, because first of all, I ain't gonna never forget where I come from. Man, I'm Fred Ward from
Right.
Block 8, All Girl Guards, and I can guarantee even my Hispanic students in Carver know, are you from Block 8? Absolutely, Block 8.
Right.
Where you from? The Gardens. You know, take the
Hold on,
R's
hold
off.
on,
You know
hold
what I'm
on.
saying?
Hold on. I got my earpiece on. You say you from 17?
I'm from Block 8,
Hold
baby.
on.
I'm grade
Let me
8.
make sure. Oh, you from that little block? You from that
Okay,
little
you know
block
what?
over
You know
there?
what? Let me tell you something. Here's something most people don't know, and I know people are not going to agree with it. And I know people are going to say what they want to say. But when you look at the original map of the guards, the largest land, the largest land designation is Block 8 because that's the school all the way down. They can say what they want to say. I say I can show you the map, but I don't. We ain't gonna brag because they see the little bit of thing. But the school is all encompassed because there's no street to go through our block. And when people see that
Right.
little service road, that was a dirt road back in the day. They just made that look pretty. But you know, we'll give Block 17 and the Catholic, whatever. Hey, but watch this. Hey, say it. But our
Yeah.
pool was better than y'all pool.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're
Let's go
right.
into the wait. Hold on. Get the AG All Stars up ahead. Twan, I definitely I ain't forgot about you, Twan. He said Charles Anderson, Charles Ross are barbers. So hey, if they willing to do that, man, let me know. Let me know.
Let's pull together. And
Yeah,
that's what AG is all about.
right.
Cause I'm determined, man.
Let
I
me
don't give
know.
a rat's. I don't care what nobody say about me. I can care less. Man, I'm
Yeah,
from the guard. Let's fix
Yeah.
this and let's do it. Evan, let's put it together. Everybody get him there. We can find out because he deserved that, man.
yeah,
Man, look,
Yeah.
we got 20. We have 30 people going in the Hall of Fame. Last year was 4 women to play basketball. Like Carol King was a dog. Dot was a dog back in the day. People don't know about them, but they was just dog. Dot could have gone. She could have gone to the NBA if there was an NBA. Then we got 8 women going in this year. So we just trying, man. We are so focused on the work, brother. It's on the work.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. It's about getting things done, and I give God the glory that we're getting things done, man. And hey, that's what it is. So within 4 years, man, God bless whoever take over. I'm also training the guy now to take over if he stays there. That's what you're supposed to do. Let me show you the ropes. Let me let you do certain things. He's a Carver alum, and
Hmm.
man, just so we can keep. We got to keep the legacy going.
yeah,
We have
Yeah.
to, and that's
Yeah.
what you all are
And
doing.
be
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I was finna say, man, it's beautiful, bro, that you're not a gatekeeper, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you explained about, if brothers want to come up to the school or sisters or organizations for whatever purpose and it's legit, bro, you allowing people to come in, bro. Like you ain't defending it like it's me, bro. Like your instructions, bro, even from way back then, even though a lot of us went a lot of different ways, bro, like you telling us, man, and knowing how hard headed we was growing up,
Right.
and you still was trying to be disciplinary, and you weren't even that older than us. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So those lessons, bro, is is still being permeated right now, bro.
Wow.
Even a small little gesture, you telling me, man, shit, and I'm trying to be, bro. I still remember that shit, bro. It didn't change my total life, but when I did start making my transformation and trying not being a rotten motherfucker, all those little things, you know what I'm saying, those lessons, start coming back, man. You know what I'm saying? So you could say the smallest thing or do the smallest thing, bro, and then have a major effect, whether
impact.
it's on
You
a
know what I'm
person
saying?
like
Those
then
lessons,
or
you know what I'm
now.
saying? Start.
Right.
Yeah,
Let me say this to y'all, and this is from my heart. Because one thing I know, I might have had some ways, but I was searching. I was a hurt kid, no father in my life. So that's why I did a little, so don't went wayward stuff like that. What you all are doing is vital because it keeps us connected.
yeah,
It keeps us connected. This is just not an ordinary show. Because you notice every time I get a chance to watch, I watch you in solidarity. I watch you in
Mhm.
support and whatever I can do because you keep all Gil Gardens alive. But see, this is a calling. You say there ain't nobody gaslight nobody, but this is a calling. You guys got an anointing. Y'all reaching people, man. Brothers are coming back. We reminiscing, we laughing, we joking, but you bringing people back, man. That is so important. So to hell with what other people might say. do what God
Yeah,
called
fuck.
y'all to do, man, and
Yeah,
keep on rolling.
yeah,
Because man, we need y'all.
yeah.
And we need, I mean, and we need, we appreciate the support that we've been getting. I mean, it's not even beating our chest like we got it going on or whatever. But I haven't heard any negative about the show because, like I said, one thing we not messy. We're not trying to be messy with none of this stuff that we doing. You know what I'm saying? So our job is to keep this thing going, and also give people their flowers. People that like you haven't seen in years, you may see on the show. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're
Yeah.
trying to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? And some people like Pig Bernard, he
Yeah.
don't want to come on, but still, he's still supporting, and
I
that's even good.
he
That's even better.
bro, he at AG All Star, bro. So he's still a part of the show, bro. No,
Yeah,
hey, bro. Matter of fact, all the people that have comments in the comments, bro, they're part of the show, bro. You know what I
AG All
mean?
Star.
So yeah, we all man, they all stars, bro, and we appreciate them tuning in and dealing with us like this, bro. Because we can be silly at times, you know what I mean? And we do it intentionally.
To loosen you people up, loosen it up. We ain't
Yeah,
stiff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
nah, nah, nah. This ain't no political show, bro. This a family show, bro. We all from, like Fred say, we from the G.
AG All
Absolutely.
And
Star. What's up, Karen? But yeah, I mean, definitely, like I said, Fred, if anybody, like I said, want to do the haircut thing, we more than welcome. Do it for the love, or I'll go ahead and send that cash app or whatever to get that done. Get that brother to that ceremony. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. And that's one of the reasons why um, that I again embarked upon this been doing with the Alumni Association. Because when I tell you I did something I didn't want to do, and the back, I mean, literally, when I became the president, the first week they was trying to get rid of me. I'm like, wow, really? What did I do? Because I got vision. And then all the other rhetoric that's happening, I got my eyes open. I guess I was blinded to some things that, but when God called you to do something, man, God wakes me up to deal with me about stuff with our association, with the school. And man, it's a lot. It's a lot that you have to do, a lot you have to remember. But if you all don't do what you all doing, there's going to be a disconnect from Allgale. If I don't do what I'm doing, there's going to be a disconnect from Carver. Because even back in the day when Carver was connected with Allgale, I try to alert people, man, they're trying to take the school from us. Their parents were successful and they did that. Me and John L. Evans, me and my brother, rest in peace, we got into some heated arguments about what they were not going to do with Carver. They was trying to change the colors. They was trying to change the name. I can show you the picture of the name of the person they was talking about changing the name to. They was really trying to close the school down, man. Thank God for Mr. Murphy and Mr. Sales who stopped that from happening. There was a lot of stuff happening, man, that helped to continue. The school song, we still see the school song. We still do the Master of Mind, Body, and Soul, that things like that. We keep the traditions that we started because it's important. Of course, they got their own swag, and so when you hear the negativity, man, it's beneath me because
Yeah.
I know
right.
that if I don't do it, the next question, who is? And that can sound egotistical, but I understand the assignment. Let me say something. It's easy to criticize somebody who has the weights, but the weight is God has given you the desire, the weights, and the ability to move forward. And we have to connect. So what I've done some things, and as a recruit coordinator, try to get more Argyle Guardian kids to go to Carver from Aldridge, and man, and they know, and they can play this. I don't care if they're playing the recording. I'm very intentional about that. Listen, you from the guards, you all should be going to Carver. So you got parents who let their kids make their own decisions. That's really what that is. It ain't people stopping from going to. That's not true. Kids, they really just don't want to go. They rather go
Mm-hmm.
to a school where they can do what they want to do because Carver's a disciplined school. Most folks don't realize Carver now is the safest school in the district. Academically, Carver's a level one school, and man, it's a very, very good school. Only school in the area that beats us is Brooks, and Brooks is a selective enrollment. So we trying to get those students. We bring every student from Carver Middle, every eighth grader from Carver, Du Bois, Brown, and Aldridge to Carver to recruit them to come. But man, unfortunately, those kids now go different places. See, these are things that people don't talk about. These are things they don't talk about. No one talks about the plane that lands safely. No one does.
Mm,
And so you can't let people try to, like
facts.
I said, put you back in a situation where they want to criticize one event or this or the third. What is the work? Who's doing the work? If you all don't have this podcast, then guess what? We don't reminisce. We don't reconnect. We don't see where we go to. We don't celebrate. You are celebrating people, giving them a platform, talking about from whence they come and see their successes. If this is not there, if Lil Al said doesn't do this, then who does it? But instead of celebrating, we would rather find 1 ounce of problems versus saying, "Hey, man, we appreciate what you're doing." Man, I just turned 59 years old. I've
Yeah,
been
happy
working
belated
out here for
birthday, brother.
thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah.
49 years. 49 years. I give God the glory for that, man. And it has never been about myself.
Mm.
So no matter what, my track record has been a man of integrity. I ain't running no scandals. I'm gonna tell you straight up how what it is. If you want to know the truth, I've always been blatantly honest. I'm not a backdoor guy. I've always taught if you got something to say to somebody, you come to man, sit down and talk. But I'm not gonna be gaslit either. I'm not gonna have somebody tell me I got a problem when there's no problem, have an issue where there's no issue. But what I am going to
Right.
do is I'm going to stand up for the guards. I do not care. I have not changed my ways. Yes, intentional. I'm guarding first. It's always been that way with me. It's going to be that way
Mm-hmm.
to the day I die. All girl guards for I don't care what set you roll in. I don't care who you was back in the day. I was at the picnic the other day with Big Al, man. I got my cooler. Big Al, he OG. OJ, man, listen, man, whatever you want in this cooler belong to you, bro. Whatever you want. Because that's how it is. That's not
Yeah.
bragging. We have lost that. And I'm not going to be, as a
Yeah.
man, criticize another black man openly. If I got something to you, I'm going to say something to you myself. But I'm going to
Right.
celebrate you. I'm going to speak life because at the end of the day, the garden is changing. And if you ain't smelling what's happening with that red line and coming in and then they take away part of the projects, this and third, man, this is the area they're going to try to take from us. If we don't unite and talk and stand up for something, they're going to take this right from up under us just like they took Carver because we're too busy beefing about who didn't do this, who dated who girlfriend, who got a baby by this. Man, listen,
I got a
all
question.
Gail over everything.
I got a question.
Period.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I heard that they had a bus coming out there looking. I guess it's property. I guess Block 13. They try to sell that property, or they try to sell some parts of the guard. They had buses coming out there or something like that. Is that true?
Now that I don't know anything about, but it wouldn't shock me because it's prime
But
land.
yeah, and think about it. The L is coming. It's they didn't got the money. It's coming. It's
They
coming.
started
So
building already. Yes.
if you think about it, bro, like it's gonna be money. You see what I'm saying? You're
Yes.
gonna have businesses, you're gonna have private equity, you know what I'm saying, firms out there. So and not only just the money part we need to pay attention to, bro, they gotta quiet the noise in the gardens, bro. So a lot of people gonna get moved around. You see what I'm saying? Because they can't have murders every other day. You see what I'm saying? And motherfuckers on bullshit
Yeah.
when they got this major development coming all the way, all these stops, 115, whatever the stops is, 130, all the way to the garden, bro. They not bringing that money out there, and your kids, not I'm just speaking in general, but the kids in the garden, bro, or the young adults out there clowning, man, killing each other, bro. It's not gonna happen. They gonna clean up the garden, and that's one of the ways they gonna turn it from black to Latino, and then eventually whatever they trying to do, bro.
Yeah.
So
Jay
if you're
White.
a parent out there, just be mindful of how they move, and when they bringing money to areas, bro, they bringing the police too.
Yeah, Jay
Absolutely.
White. Jay White had put in the Polish mayors on all the 134th Street from Indiana back to the park. So I guess we'll discuss that when you come on, Jr. Because I want to know, because I figure if they try to sell it, why we all can't get together and pitch in and get it and get it get it
But you
out
know
there.
what? Let me say this. See, one thing I don't say I'm a historian. In the back of the park, they sold that land. They were supposed to build houses back there with access to the river.
Hmm.
I don't know what happened. You had some people that actually did build, but most folks did not. That's prime land. They just redid everything over by the docks. If you don't know, thank God to Mr. Chico. they just now repaired that bumpy road, but they're doing it in front of us. And here we argue over minuscule things versus saying, let's pull together. You're absolutely right. We should be buying that property and doing things
Right.
like that where you can get riverfront property. And all they're gonna do is make a
Mm.
riverfront property.
Yeah.
You right off the
Yeah.
expressway. You close to
Yeah.
Indiana, right? You close to the beach where you go to if you go to Whiting, right? So
Mm.
it's these things that we have to really, man. It's just my agitation is, man. We talk about stuff that's minuscule versus the real issues, and the real issues is for me right now is number one at Carver, maintain and restore our legacy. That's the most important thing. For you all, what y'all doing, man, you all are connecting us, keeping us alive in a sense of our memory, man. And so now we got to activate with people who are like-minded, who's going to work
Yep.
hard for this Carver, Allgale, Golden Gates, because we all are one. Because most folks who live in the Golden Gates moved from the Gardens when they first built it, right? And so that's
Yep.
just how it is. We
Yeah.
have to come together. We have to stop letting people that's outside the guards come and rape us and do crazy things like that and stick together. My heart is broken because, man, when I became the president of the Alumni Association, man, I found out Carver was a cash cow. People just making money off it left and right. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. But now that I do, but I'm looking at the work that people do. Why is set of production good and Jesus Hustle good? Because you all are doing the work. You're bringing us together. We're not just reminiscing, but you're giving people a platform to speak. That
Yeah.
is powerful. Black people got to wake the hell up and stop talking about these little petty little things. And what are they doing? What's the Alumni Association doing? Well, we already put 15 grand back into the school. We're getting kids scholarship, building property up inside of there. We're reaching out to guard people. We have people who have hardship that we have given money towards them going through difficult moments. One lady had a situation where son was in camp. We sent a donation there with Tommy. Tommy will tell you, but we blessed, made sure those kids had water coolers and other stuff, man. That's the work. No one wants to
Yep.
talk about the work. People want to talk about an event. Talk about the work. Talk
Right.
about someone. I seen people write negative stuff. Your negative stuff don't bother me. Where were you when I was 10 years old and I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I was giving my time? Where were you when I was
Hmm.
12 years old working, taking kids outside of Allgale Guard? Where were you when I trained young men to put my own money? Man, in the 90s, I was working as a post, and I'm not bragging, I'm humble, I say this. In the early 90s, I was making $98,000 a year. I bought the football team all the same cleats and everything else, and they'll tell you that. They're experienced and they'll tell you, man, everything. You got pictures. Because it's about giving back. When you can beat someone's giving, then you can say something. When you are giving back like you all are giving back, then you can say something. Where is the work? Where's the work at? And so everybody's picking for, give me this. Instead of people celebrating for the Hall of Fame, I should be in the Hall of Fame. This would then do something. Give. So
Yeah.
don't turn a
Right.
deaf ear. So how many people are going to give towards this picnic that we have? And we do ask people to give. It's free. But you got where can you go? I don't know. You the producer. How much would people pay to go see the Crucial Conflict in concert? I don't know. You know.
Yeah.
But then we got Do or Die and Friday. It's a cost. But we not just like your programs you have with that you brought comedians, man. And Carver got the best auditorium at all high schools. So
Yeah.
we should be there for you. That's why, man, my commitment is to you. And you know it, man, I ain't never asked you for anything, and I'm not gonna ask you for anything. Because I have a responsibility as older brother to love on you or open up the doors. Stop this trying to get something. And that's something I don't give a hell who it is. I'm not gonna compete and be a part of people trying to scandal. That ain't never been fair. I'm gonna open up every door. If I open the door for you, I can open the door for myself. And it's my responsibility. It's my responsibility to
Yeah.
give back to the thing that gave me. Olga Garden gave me heart. Olga Garden gave me love. Garden got my ass whooped when I was out of control. Olga Garden, man, told on me when I was smoking weed one day. And the guy called me a kapoo. I'm smoking weed. I'm up there trying to be a thug, whatnot. He pulled the joint back from me and said, man, let's do that ain't you, man.
You staticking up again.
Here we go.
You get passionate, boy. When you get passionate, that's what it starts doing.
That phone getting hot, boy. Hey. Hey, but that's the most high, bro. That's the most high, man. The grand architect, man. That's just being shown, bro. Like brother saying the right, bro. We got it by the most high. Period. There's no getting around that, bro.
And before you, I wanted to ask. I mean, because like you said, a lot of people gonna look at it, and it's part of the game. who probably deserve to have they never retire or the Hall of Fame and all that. You can't get everybody. It's always next year. I
Right.
mean, P. Rose been waiting until he died. They wanted to give him the
Right.
goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. You got to give, even though he did something else, whatever. But that's you need to hear that
Right.
there. But you can't get everybody can't get inducted at once. It can't happen because then somebody still gonna feel like they've been missed out. You know what I'm saying? So I like the way y'all set that up or whatever the alumni set that up. And a lot of people got honored from the Green and Gold movement to Block Six to this. There's a lot of people getting recognized these past 2 weeks that's coming up. I mean, it's last week and this week. So it is still more. It's still more to come. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna stop this year. It's going to continue to go next year and the year after that. We just got to keep it going.
The
Mm.
most important thing, man, is Jesus said this: when you go into town, find out who's worthy, find out who's the person that's responsible. And so that's a responsibility that I have. And I tell you, again, you think I want to hear people ridicule me and talk about me on Facebook? Man, you know what? I've been a pastor for years. You know how many times I didn't have people talked about me? That's not the thing. My thing is, Jesus said, if you don't believe on me, believe on the works. When you do the works, that's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. When you tell me that I did something for you, man, I didn't realize it, man. I appreciate that, but that's it is. It works. And I think at the end of the day, we so quick to criticize. Join in, do something,
Yeah.
do something. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
Yeah.
so I'll never worry about a person. Match my giving. You can criticize me. Match what I've given. Match what I've done. You
Mm-hmm.
can call it arrogance, call it whatever. If you're not doing the work, you're a complainer. Move on. But again, why are we doing this now? Because you all have the courage to open up your platform. You all could have been gatekeepers. Y'all could be like, man, I ain't gonna let, I ain't gonna let just the Stones on. I'm gonna let the niggas from Block 6 on. But y'all said all
Yeah.
Gale Gardens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hell
that's what
yeah.
it is. And you know what?
Yeah.
And this was a question I always ask. Well, carve it, and they said, wait, they're from the gardens?
Right. Exactly.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, it get a lot of comments up in here. They agreeing with you. Like your phone got hot, man. You was getting a lot of hearts when you was going out there, Fred.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm passionate. Because you know why? Because God gives someone the passion to do it, and all we gotta do is fall in line. Keep your hand out. Stop trying to make money. Stop trying to get prestige. Because at the end of the day, for 49 years, I made no demands on nobody to give me a doggone thing. I
Mm,
coached for
Mm.
years without money,
mm,
and the money they pay for coaching, man, is ridiculous. It's nothing.
man.
As a head football coach, last year I made $7,000 for coaching. Do you know in the suburbs the assistant coaches get paid 20? When I first started coaching sports at Carver, I was getting paid $1,500 for the year.
Mm,
So and then they put it with your check. So it's not about the money.
yeah.
But then when you start talking about the stuff we're doing with the alumni, what we're trying to do, man, well, get involved. Get
Yeah.
involved. As simple as that. That's all you have to do. You can make all the comments you want. You can type what you want. There's a whole bunch of folks who, typewriter warriors. Get involved. That's
Yeah.
it. You can again, when you ask me to do something, what you ask me, I ain't BS you what you need me to do, sir. And I did that. But you know
Yeah.
why? Because it's my responsibility. You the little
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I have to do that.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
appreciate that. And like I said, I mean, the reason I try to do things at Carver with the comedy show because I want people to feel safe. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could spend the money at the Airy Crown and all that, but I could bring you the same talent. I could bring you the same talent. You just gotta come. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
until I get that feedback, if I get that feedback, oh man, it's nothing to get these people to come, but I need you guys to come out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do it for the love, but I also want everybody to enjoy themselves, have fun with people that you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? That's the best part of what I want to do. If I'm doing a comedy show and I bring in, let's say Cedric Entertainer or whatever, he's in your backyard, like y'all doing it. He's in your
Yeah.
backyard. Cruise conflict in
Yeah.
your backyard. You enjoying this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I wanted. That's the reason I try to do what I try to do because I want to enjoy with the people that I enjoy, that I know I'm gonna enjoy with, and I know ain't gonna be no shit afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
I
And,
mean,
and you know what? And that sounds nice. I'm gonna say this to you. If we are who we say we are, there's no way I can let you fail.
Right.
But when we thinking about ourselves, when we make it about money, when we lie, gaslight, innuendos, and then we make comments without facts, listen to one-sided situations, there's no way that auditorium should have 854 people in it
Yeah.
because you are bringing talent to us. So my commitment has been, I don't care what no one says, has been to support those who needed my support. If it means opening the building, we open up the building. If it means you need to use a room, hey, just go to the civil court. It's not a problem. We have your back. But that has to go both ways. We worked hard to get the Terry Cummings thing back. Somebody called me just down the third. I said, man, I got a code and a key. We're going to get it done. Roddy and G-Ball working their butts off to get that thing back. They
Mhm.
got it back. We all have to work together. And that's it. Stop writing letters and all this other comments. Get your ass involved. Put your money where your mouth is. And then when said has something, support it. Support it. You know
Yeah.
what? Let me tell you this. You know what I'm going to do? And I've done this before. My man, I'm going to show it to y'all. I'm going to give y'all $100 to do what y'all need to do. Call, and I'm not bragging. Call Marcus Anderson. When I saw him pastoring, man, here, give a donation because I believe in giving. Right, the favor of God comes on those through giving.
Mhm.
So that's going to be my donation to you all so that you all can continue to do and man, whatever you need me. That's what this is all about. They're not, people ain't going to change who I am because you writing something or whatever, whatever. Some of these people are my friends and whatever. They going to continue to be my friends. I ain't got no animosity and hatred towards nobody. I'm not going to hell for anybody. But I got to make sure the guards is intact. And if those who understand it, God bless, maybe you all need to be shaken a little bit and say, wait a minute. It's always been a garden thing, and we older now,
Yeah.
and we talking about how the community's going out. Man, we got to come back and love on these kids, cause I get them.
But guess what, bro? Guess what? I don't mean to interrupt you, but look, check it out. The proof is gonna be in the pudding. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, bro. Fuck the fake gangsters, and I don't mean that in dissing no real gangsters, but fuck the fake motherfuckers or whatever they got going on and whatever you just described. Fuck them, because
Right.
guess what? The Most High God is gonna show you with everything you did, bro. Because Saturday gonna be humongous, bro. So
Yes.
your gratification for all the people coming out, the wars or whatever that's going on, bro, and your work when you see it, bro. So that shit don't matter, bro. Like I know you gotta get
Amen.
off your chest, but fuck that. The proof is gonna be in the pudding, bro. Like we finna have a great time, bro, and you gonna be celebrating you and Jay and the other brothers y'all got on y'all committee, bro, and the sisters, I'm assuming, bro. It's gonna be a great fucking time, bro. We ain't fuck them, bro. Like I
I,
understand you had to get it off,
I think
but
too, bro. I
we
think
good.
too, bro. As if we keep talking about it, it's going to continue to be an issue. So let's just move on from it and just have fun, man. At the end of the day, we try to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And I see some good things happen in the future, man. And I don't want this to tarnish anything that you got going on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we want to keep this going positive. And like I said, you didn't want to do going up top because
Unless you get, unless you, I mean, you can try, man. But like I told you, man, you got to
Okay.
realize, man. Man, dude, I went to a
And
Christian college, man. I told you I had to get my life right, bro, because I was going down the wrong path fast, dog. And man,
mhm.
I had a situation, man, that turned my life around, man. I got into, trying to be hard and whatever. And right in block 8, man, the dude put this 38 to my head, man, and man, he could have killed me, and I'm trying to be hard, pull the trigger, nigga, and I'm honest to God, true. And I sat there and I thought about that, man. I thank God my mother did what she did with me. She saw she made it again. That's and maybe I should have left, like I said, leaving all them, you had to write stuff down, get the law right. She found all that stuff, man. She didn't waste no time getting my butt up out of all girl guards. I was
Well,
on the
guess what?
train.
Guess what, bro?
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Since you was, riding the Christian train in the '90s, bro. I got Walter Hawkins or the Wayne
Uh-oh.
Whams with maybe Wayans
Lions.
family, bro.
Man,
Yeah.
you know what? Man, that's hard. Man, since you start off different. I'm gonna have to say the Wines
Mm,
because they're from Michigan, man. But Walter Hawkins is that dude, though.
yeah.
Yeah, Wine
You
Hawkins,
know,
man, that's that dude, man.
they was they was they was initially from Detroit, but they came to Chicago though, bro. The
Okay.
Waltons family, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
So who
would.
you got? Who you got, said? Because I know you're a spiritual or a religious guy, bro. Like,
I'm
who
neither
you
of
got,
that.
bro?
I am neither of that. I don't know none of that. I don't know
Right,
none of
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
right.
So I just because you could because Crucial come. Can I say this, guys? And I can say this now.
that.
We also had another group that was coming. My cousin sings that group. Al Hudson in one way. But
Mhm.
because we couldn't get it because of the financial demand. You know, it was just they wanted a little bit more because it's like seven of them, so they wanted more.
Right.
You know, we'll work on that next year. You know, but that was good. Man, wines. People don't realize wines. Man, all of them can sing. Even their other little brothers,
Yeah,
CC and BB,
yeah,
they can
yeah,
sing. Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I I'm not gonna get into that Jesus hustlers.
you still can go, but you can still go up top about going to whatever. Not necessarily about the music, but there's other things, man. You ask everybody else about the hoagie shop and all this other stuff.
Okay, well, let's kick it off there. Let's kick it off. Well, you know what? Before we do that, what made y'all? What made the alumni add flavor to the picnic, like the Farleys and Crucials and the Do or Die and Big Nasty and all that? And also, I guess this is a two-part question. And this, I'm hearing from other people. Would that be? Is that too much going on in the time span from 4 to 8?
No, you know what? First of all, you're only limited by your imagination. Um,
Right.
the Bible says God is able to do all that you can ask, think, and imagine. If you can imagine it, God can get it done.
Mhm.
Why not us? Why not bring in talent and gifts? Marcus Anderson got us connected with Farley. You got us connected with originally with Crucial. JR picked up, Do or Die. I would have had Al Hudson. We can name drop all day. Why not us? Why not bring the best, to our neighborhood? So
Yeah.
Carver can stand on business. That's why I tell everybody on here, brag about what's about to happen in your backyard. Bring them
Yep.
in, constant like event. I'm gonna say this to y'all, guards, hey, all good guards, Carver people, I love y'all. Don't let these folks come out and do y'all, because a lot of folks coming outside, this a free concert to them. They're
Yeah.
coming. So what made
Yeah.
us do it, man, is to where can we take this association? We've already talked to CVS. We're trying to talk to other associations to do different things so we can have things done. My biggest disappointment is that we didn't really get the scholarship I wanted. But what made us do that, man, was to watch this work, to have a picnic like none other. And that's
Yeah.
going to go down in the backyard on Saturday. And you guys will be a big part of that.
Mm, okay. I just wanted to know because, like I said, a lot of it's a lot of entertainment going on, and we just want to make sure that because people could get restless, so hopefully we could get them in and out, and then get down to the nitty gritty of it. Because, like I said, people could get restless. in
Hey, man, let me
No,
tell you
but
something.
go ahead, sir.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, sir. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Al. I'm sorry. I cut you off, brother.
No, no, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go
But
ahead.
you know what, man? It's gonna work out, man. At the end of the day, the
Yeah.
energy. When I tell you the energy is there already, energy is there. Is there? It's gonna work out like it's supposed to. Because there's no way God put all this together. And then tomorrow, man, Sprite. People don't know we got a donation from Sprite coming in tomorrow, man. Now, 92.3 is the official host, man. So they got a giveaway, man. It's gonna. Why
That's
not Carver? Why not? We're
Man,
only
listen.
limited by our imagination.
what's up.
Listen, man. Between acts and the build up, I'm throwing a throw 'em up tackle football game. So if you're and we trying to encourage all the geriatric, all the old motherfuckers, because I'm a little old, but I still can pop a old motherfucker. I don't know about no young motherfucker, but that's what we doing, bro. We gonna have a throw 'em up football game, and if you kind of fast, I'm gonna clip you.
There's nothing wrong
So
with that, bro. I'm gonna be on the sideline because I'm almost 60, man. Shoot, when sometimes, man, I used to my football players will tell you, man, I used to hit them when they had their helmets on, short, but I hit them without it because that's just why we played. We played on the concrete, you know what I'm saying? But man,
Yeah.
yeah,
Jay, you won already. I forfeit, man. You won that game.
man.
Yeah, we did play with on the
Bro.
concrete. That
Hey,
concrete. That
hey,
concrete got us.
said.
The concrete got us better though, man, because that's where they take those
Yeah,
crazy hops.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, he
Hey,
cut
but
off.
said, bro,
Hold on.
bro, it's gonna be dope that day, bro. I think all the festivities going on that day, especially, we talking about Saturday, bro. It's the lead up is gonna be exciting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then it's a reunion, so people gonna be mingling from 8 to 4 or whatever anyway. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Then we got the food tent that's gonna be out there. We got the
Yes,
giveaway
sir.
that's gonna be out there. So the whole day is gonna be filled with a lot of activities, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, thanks to you, brother. Thanks to Jay. You know what I'm saying? The other brothers and the sisters that's involved in all this,
the
bro.
whole
Man,
alumni,
it's
COP
gonna be a
alumni.
great day, man.
But you
We
know what?
speaking
But here's the
positivity
thing. Let me
into it,
say
bro.
this. Let me say this. We work for you. We work for you. That's what this all about. The TCA gonna be out there doing screening. They don't have a provider, so they can't do the physicals like they did. So HIV training, COVID screening. They're gonna still have the van out there. We got a game truck. We got the horse coming out there. We got face paint. All that stuff is basically free. But then you got all these giveaways. And I can tell you that we already know. We already got the check-ins. Class 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 have already confirmed they'll be there. 17, 15. My class 85, 88, 83, 89. Those classes are coming in strong. And other classes, if they check in, they can. Man, it's gonna be bananas. Right now, our biggest thing is making sure everybody understand you got to have your stuff on the ground by 11 o'clock. We're gonna move you off the property at 11. On the game, we're asking everyone to come to the game. That's how we pay for a lot of stuff. Buy a t-shirt or make a donation. That's it. Make a donation, $20, $30, $10, whatever. To sponsor one of the kids we got coming to the banquet. The banquet's gonna be my favorite part, man, because it's class, man. We're gonna get dressed up and suited and booted, and man, honor all these great people. And it's just the beginning, and we're gonna try to get more people involved. Man, and like I said, man, we try to get those people to come by y'all booth, man. Since y'all, I know, man, you guys, I trust you guys, man. Y'all know y'all gonna do great things, man. So get out there early. No, if you're going to barbecue, that you can. Thank you for talking about the tent. That we call it the alumni tent. We require everyone that's dropping a tent to donate to the alumni table.
If the people are there, where would they leave the donation? Would it be a location that you could donate, drop off?
You're gonna see it. A donate to just a 20 by 20 tent is gonna be put up on Thursday. And on Friday, you're gonna see the sign. Saida Harris is working with that. The Class 88 president, Kim Beavers, they're working with that to get it done. I'm gonna tell you something. Class 88, they literally gave a donation to pay for one person to man that whole thing that day.
Okay.
So it can make sure the food stay fresh, the rotation is good. And this is for people, guys like we grew up in the guards. And then this is where I got that idea from. Your mama didn't really know me, but she would feed me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I love the way I grew up, and I'm passionate. I've always been a person with my heart and play my sleeve. So you could go to the alumni table if you didn't cook. You don't have to worry about it. If you coming out of town, you don't need a grill. We got grilled food. We got people grilling food. That is free, right? Just come and get what you want respectfully. Don't try to come multiple times, let other people eat. And we had that for the last 2 years. It's going to be there again. And so you guys come out. And also there's a teacher tent that's sponsored by 88. And if this other class want to do something, we need a class to step up and help us do the giveaways for the students. So we need people to donate the chips and cheese. We already got the what you call the icy stuff. We need people to donate the cups, stuff like that, so the kids can do what they did last year. They got the corn cups free. They got the what you call the nachos free. They got the ices free. So if your class want to step up and do that, we want to make sure the kids have everything that they need. And so we got that going. So yeah, man, man. Then we got a little competition. We got who got the best ribs, best chicken. With people on the grill, we got competition. So, man, I don't know. Maybe y'all want to be the taste tester. We bring y'all the food, y'all determine. Maybe we could do that with y'all. Y'all can be the one that do that. I don't care. Y'all determine who takes whatever, man. Because we just trying to have some fun, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna
yeah.
be
Hey,
boots on.
can y'all have not a wine tasting test, but a whiskey tasting test? Cause I'll definitely participate in that.
Sir, watch this. Sir, we can't have alcohol on the property, sir.
I
Okay,
get it. I get it. I get it.
I'm just saying. And
What,
whatever
what,
in
Yeah,
your
what,
I'm
red
what,
cup,
saying,
I don't know what's in your red cup, but I'm just saying.
right.
And can I tell you that we all make sure y'all clean up? I was on this Sunday morning. We all please clean up after yourselves, please. It's a
Yeah,
fun day, and listen, everyone is welcome. There's everyone's welcome. Come out, have fun, put your tent down. All we ask you to do, give a donation to that tent. Unless you want to give a donation to well, the activities, that's fine. We really need everybody to come out on Thursday. The big thing is come out on Thursday night. Our goal is hope we get 500 people there, so we can make sure we can take care of everything financially. Again, why? Because we have funds in another account. We're trying not to touch those funds. Y'all understand business. You understand it.
yeah,
So we need people to come and give. And again, we look at what you're getting. You're getting a free concert. We got 150 bags to give away. We have about maybe 50 more cups of glass to give away. Sprite is gonna make a drop. I'm not sure how much Sprite giving us. Man, look at all these sponsors. And a lot of stuff, man. Big ups to
yeah,
JR, man, and stuff, his connection. And then Ron Davis, man, those brothers, man, has been a blessing, and then man, it's a beautiful thing. So man, come on, so man. I hope y'all got y'all little sign, man. Put that up, man. Get the situation about the stage. Man, turn up, man. I want y'all to be blessed. I want y'all to grow, man. Make this thing national. Shoot. So y'all be going to all the picnics and in Atlanta and Minnesota, man, all of that, because it's needed, bro.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I hope they got Sprite Zero. Diabetic
You
here.
know, well, I really can't have sugar anymore either with that diagnosis. So I got to really get off all that sugar and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Right?
Yeah.
yeah. But we gonna do. I mean, it's been on for like an hour and 40. Let's do. Let's get about 10 more minutes. Let's go on up top, and then we go get up out of here. You good
All
with
Yes,
right.
that?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. The school donut versus Rosen donuts.
Rolls and donuts, dog, all day, Mr. B, man. I got all those cool super donuts tasted better back then. I don't know what they taste like. They taste like they got a little something on like they ain't the same thing. But no,
No,
you
I
know.
mean, I mean, I ain't saying now. I'm talking about back then. I
I
mean,
know I'm just saying, but you still, but man, come on, you already was. See, here's the thing I'm gonna tell you, said because I'm just a little bit older than you. We got the cakes that were hot, warm when we had the cakes, the butter cookies, all that stuff. We got all that stuff. It was warm. That's how they cooked it. It was real. Back in the day, Hawaiian punch was Hawaiian punch. I don't know what it is now. So, but Mr. B was making them donuts, man. You get them things and put them things apart. I used to always get them Texas donuts, man. Them things were just fire. Plus, they also had some good food in there too. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely, definitely. You got Mr. Ike versus Noonie Woods.
Man, come on, man. So here's the thing. Man, them doggone
Hey,
hoagies,
Fred, Fred,
man.
Fred, 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 Fred. Before you say anything about that, we gotta take a moment, man, for brother Ike, man. He passed away, bro. So
Oh
rest in
wow,
peace to that brother, man.
Well, to God, yeah,
Cause
to
he could,
God be the
yeah, yeah.
wow.
for
So we
condolences
had
to
to
him and
put
his
that in
family,
there, bro.
man.
Yeah, definitely that, bro.
Mm.
Yeah. You know what, man? Man, see that you put me on the spot, man. Come on, man. You put me on the spot in two ways, but that one, you
Uh,
Yeah,
you put me on the spot in two ways, but that one, dog,
I mean,
man,
you could be throwing
man.
because I
You know what? Hey, what's this? I ain't got no liquor, but I got to do this.
right,
right.
exactly. Okay,
Next
we go
question.
with both.
We gonna
Well,
probably
actually, I do have a little something, but I know we ain't gonna talk about that.
we probably start doing that. You know what I'm saying? Get some black seed oil.
Yeah,
Get some black seed oil. If that's what we need to have. If you don't
There you
answer,
go. Hey, look out. Look out.
oh,
What you talking about, boy?
black
Shoot.
seed oil.
oh yeah, oh yeah. That's what I need. I
Yeah.
need some of that right around now, bro.
Let's start doing that. Okay, let's go with uh it was no, we changed. We was gonna do Harold's Chicken or what's that other place over there on the 127 start with a D L
Oh, are you talking about Dillinger's?
Dillingers. Harold's or
Yeah,
Dillingers?
Hurls, man. Hurls all day. Not Harold's, but Hurls.
Hurls.
With a U.
Hurls. Yeah,
Hurls.
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 Hmm.
Wait, where you used to go? Where what's your favorite spot of Harold? Which one? Which Harold's?
Man, you know what? Honestly, the one I used to like the best, honestly, was 130 in Halston.
103rd.
130 in Halston. That was used to be I used to love. Because there was another little black owned business right on 103rd Street off of Wentworth. I forgot the name. It was real good chicken, but it took like the hour and a half to 2 hours to get your food. Right there.
Uh, I think I remember. I know what was the name of that spot? Because I think they had one on Cicero. I think they had one on
I don't
Cicero.
know. It was a family owned because they owned the building. They lived upstairs.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I just said the same one there because it was another chicken place on Stony Island. I mean, that they
Right.
sold.
No, no, no. That's 103rd in Wentworth. That's right
Okay,
down the street from there. Yeah, yeah.
okay, gotcha. Let's go. What you got? Let's go. Um, let's do Jewtown or Rosen stores. Jewtown stores or Rosen stores.
Man, you know what? Before you might know about this. I'm gonna go with Rosen store because SS Kresge, that open bar, man, that was the bone. That food was good. Them Sundays was off the chain. Then you go downstairs and Gately, and they had good food down there too, man. So, but I'm going
Hmm.
way back. I mean, so yeah, this was before there was seven
Yeah.
seeds, right? So I'm dating myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I love that Rosen food for real.
Well, Rosen
Uh,
or 63rd, because 63rd had a lot of stores too over there on 63rd.
But this we're going to 63rd, 63rd and Rosen was almost like carbon copy because they had basically almost the same thing except some of the old moms and pop stores, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
So, but they,
yeah, but I'm asking you to pick one. Which one?
well, but I'm gonna go with Roseland, man, because that's why I ate more of that. I mean, we went to Inglewood, because originally we were from Inglewood, but
right.
I'm gonna stay with Roseland.
Rosen, because back then they used to have layaways. They don't have layaways no more.
I don't know, man, but yeah, shoot, you tell me, no layaways, boy, that was the
Mm,
bomb, layaway for real.
You can put them
yeah.
stuff in the layaway, be in there for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Longer than that until you paid it off, boy. Shoot, man, please.
Layaway.
All right, bro. I got one for you, man. I got a golden. Oh,
He in.
Golden Corral or Dusty's.
Oh my goodness, I fell off. Say it again. I hear you.
Golden Corral or Dusty's.
He popped off, but he's still in. There you
Okay.
go.
Hey,
I'm sorry about that. Go ahead. I'm sorry about that, guys. Somebody's trying to call me.
He said,
did you
"Go
hear
and
the
go."
question though, bro?
Did you? I didn't hear what you said, Luau.
You didn't?
Nah,
No, I didn't.
Okay, I was saying Dusty's or Golden Corral.
I
Father
mean,
buffet.
man, see, that's kind of hard because see, Dusty when it first opened off when it used to be Red Lobster off 147, they were good, but then Dusty fell off like a lady with a bad habit. Man, so
Yeah.
geez, girl, I mean, I said, but still two different type of cuisines. I'm a slide with Dusty's, the original Dusty's. I'll say that.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Go ahead, sir.
Da, da, da. Now, you answer this though, even though it's not gospel. Michael Jackson or Prince?
Michael Jackson, man, Gary, Indiana, dog. Come on, Midwest. Well, he both in the Midwest, but man, Michael Jackson, man, the greatest entertainer. Can't nobody. Prince was a bad boy. I got to give it to him. With his high heels and blouse on. Go ahead, Prince.
All right, I'm about to put you on the spot again. I'm put you on the spot again.
Come on, man. Don't put me on the spot. Dang.
Tim Hardaway, Terry Commons.
Oh,
Damn.
see, first of all, Tim is my classmate. Man, come on, man. Oh my God. Those are two different type of people. So,
Yeah, but they
you know
still play
what?
basketball.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go for Terry Hardaway.
Drink, you know what? Drink some of that black seed oil right there. You don't want to pick. Take a sip of that.
Okay, let's stay with football. I mean with sports. My homie Dion found and my other big homie D Show.
Come on, you can't do that to me, man. They're my
We gotta
brothers.
put you on the spot, bro.
But here's the thing. Both of them We all played together. D Show was my running back with all that red hair. But can I say this? Dion, man, unbelievable athlete, man. Unbelievable
Yeah.
athlete. Dang, man. Man, look at this. Man, you ain't.
Good
Because
choice.
D Show was going to knock you out for sure. You know, I
Yeah.
almost got kicked out of the game because I cussed the referee out because they didn't call a late hit on D Show.
Dang.
We was. I almost got kicked. So, man, I had to drink on that one. But Dion, man, people don't realize how talented Deion Sanders was. He was talented on his court, and he also had hands, too. So, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
for real.
Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Uh, who was the biggest family in the hood? Who had the biggest family?
I think it was the Bills, if I'm not mistaken.
Everybody say the Bills. Everybody
Hmm.
say the Bills.
I think it was the Bills. I think the larger than our block was the Solomons, but I think it was the Bills.
Besides Block 8, because I know you'll say the cleanest block in Allgale Garden.
Wow. Jeez. Man, you got some hard questions. You should go around Queen's block. Because, man, you can't. I ain't going to talk about block 15. I'm going to leave that alone.
Hmm.
So I guess
You know what? Honestly, if you want to be honest with you, because it was not that populated block 16.
what?
Yep.
Because a lot of
You
people didn't go to block 16. It was that people, because most of them was out. It was just clean. It was clean. It was, but 15 was, that's a whole story about that. Man, but I think 16, because I hung out in 4. I hung out in block 3 for a while till I had to stop hanging out over there for obvious reasons. And then and back in the day, 2 wasn't that dirty either. Because I was all over the place.
Yeah. I mean 16 because I mean Joe Rocky last show we had he had said block 16, but I ain't know too many people they say the block 16. So it was like that was okay, the least block talked about. That's the question.
I'll go back to block 16 because you had just like you got to think Cassie Russell, Gio and them came out of the Ocean 13. 12 man had to Sid Harper and all them guys stuff they was doing. Block 9, Ruthless. 8, 7 man, was crazy. Crazy talented. Man, yeah, block 16, to 11, all those folks came in 11. Man, just going through the whole thing. Block 1, block 2, block 1 was block 1 and block 2 was the same block, but I know
Yeah.
2 different blocks.
Right.
So yeah, man. And then block 4, man, we played basketball till the lady on the corner complained, and they took that basketball rim and gave it to block 8. Um, yeah, man, I was just say 16.
The dirtiest block.
Hmm.
What's the dirtiest block?
I say it like this: the one across the street from block 8. I'm gonna leave next question.
Damn, bro. Hey, I got mad jokes, but I'm gonna hold them in, bro. I'm gonna hold them in, bro. I got some jokes for that shit. But I got one though, man. That's this for all time, bro. Who the coldest DJ, bro? From '70s all the way up until now, bro. We definitely got Geo as of right now, and a few other Ahmad and brothers like that. But who you got, bro? Matter of
the
fact, you don't have to
black,
have
the
one. You don't have to have one. Name maybe 3, bro, of all
On
time.
my top of the list is the Black Knight.
Yep.
That's right.
Bobo.
That's my brother, the Black Knight. Although he's a protege of Geo, the Black Knight. And then, may he rest in peace, my boy Mooney. Dog.
Yep.
Dog. Straight dog. You know what I'm saying? So Black Knight, Mooney, then my boy I gotta go to Ocean 13, because he wound up living in 8. And so that's mine. Mine, because I listen to, right? Yeah.
Punky said you hating on block 9.
I'm not hitting on, it wasn't block 9 though. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. I mean, that's the only block right across from you. Shit. Oh, you
No, it
talking
ain't.
about 15. It's still
I didn't say
15.
that.
I know you was hiding something.
He talking about
You mentioned that
15.
earlier, bro.
Punky, he talking about 15. I knew he was gonna get it. I knew he was gonna get around to that one sooner or later because you kept on saying
Uh,
15, 15.
Man, you know what? Y'all people realize, man, Block 15 was basically almost in the woods. You got on the other side of Block 15, you had Green Hill, where we used to go play
yep.
right up and down and whatever. So, man, yeah, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Man, I mean, it really, honestly, if you went in front of Block 15, they had those trees. You go around those trees behind it. Trees came down. It basically was in the woods.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't live over there.
We thought that was the zoo, man. We used to go like,
Yeah.
damn, let's go over there and see some lions and shit, some coyotes and shit, man. Cause
Yeah.
they was insulated, bro. They was it was row houses that you couldn't even see from Carver Park over there, bro. It was so many
Right,
trees
because of
and
the
shit.
trees.
Let's go with Red Fox, Richard Pryor.
Man, I'm doing. First of all, I'm going with the hometown boy, Richard from Peoria, Illinois. Richard Pryor, iconic.
I don't care about none of that. I'm taking Red Fox, bro. Let's go with Good Time of Sanford and Son.
Man, Sanford and Son, man, good times and all that funny. You know what? The tripped out part about it is most of us who project hop, because I used to project hop. I always knew, number one, there was no 16th floor number. I think there was no door in the back of the project. They had a door leading out. There was no door, no back
right,
door in Cabrini.
right.
That's some Norman Lear stuff. What y'all doing with a back door?
Uh,
Oh, I guess that part of him came out, let him know he don't know nothing about the projects.
Right.
right.
Yeah.
uh,
After they beat bro out of his show, so that's what it was, bro. Bro
yeah,
stopped
Yeah.
giving them the
Yeah.
game.
OJ's Whispers versus Whispers.
Oh man. I'm an OJ's fan. I love the Whistle, but I'm an OJ's fan though. As a matter of fact, I just seen them a couple of months ago.
Okay, let's go.
Let me go back one. Hold on, Seth. Let me go back one, bro. You said you went with Sanford and Sons, right? Over Good
Right.
Times, right?
Right.
Okay, Sanford and Son or That's My Mama.
Come on, man. Man, you know what? I love that man. You talking about Calvin, what's his name? Davis, was it Calvin Davis?
Yeah,
I gotta go with That's My Mama. I like That's My Mama though. See, most
yeah,
folks
that
like it,
was the
but
shit.
I like the because it was just, you know what I'm saying? Because dude was cool. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that. Now you go with the switch. That made me switch.
Oh,
Man.
yeah. Who you got, Sid?
man, I'm a Sanford and Son over everything. Sanford and Son is number one over everything sitcom.
Okay. Yeah.
You might think so, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I like the Jefferson better than Sanford Son because
What?
George and Weezy was hilarious.
It wasn't George
And
and
plus,
Weezy. It was you take Florida off that show.
no,
It goes
George and Weezy,
down.
no, the Jeffersons.
I know you're talking about, but I'm talking about you take the maid off Flores. You take off that
Right.
show because her and George used to go at it.
I
It made
know. That's what
it
made it
made it
funny.
funny. Yeah, it made it funny. But you take off that show, Fred Sanford gonna be funny regardless who on that show.
Yeah, you're right. Fred is funny though. I like his name. He got a good name.
Oh, you can go there.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, since we go with that, I don't want to keep on that because I was gonna say Fred Sanford or Martin.
Martin was a different kind of comedy. I don't know if that's a comparison
Mhm.
because you got old school versus new school. I like Martin because Martin is hilarious. But then I'm gonna go with what I like when I grew up. But that's just me being a little bit more nostalgic. Would be Fred Sanford.
Gotcha.
Well, you should be happy with that
Well,
answer.
Yeah, I am. I am.
well, okay.
I'm ready
Well
to move on.
then, let's do Martin and Jamie Foxx.
I gotta go with Martin. Jamie's cool, but Martin was just hilarious, man. Martin just was just a
Yeah.
genius, comedic genius.
I man, I'm gonna go against the grains, man. I like the Jamie Foxx show better.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I like Jamie Foxx show because it to me it never it didn't fall off. My show fell off big time
How so?
when him and Jenny got married. It fell off to me.
Oh, okay.
That's just my opinion. I think it fell off because
Yeah.
I think the she was always around. I mean, it was good for her to come in spots. I like when she came in the spots. I ain't want to see her all day because it
Only,
everybody
only problem only problem with that show is when they had the wrong Gina.
Yeah.
she,
Matter of
no, she
fact,
was
somebody
cool.
else said that.
No, I think she
Didn't
Yep.
was
somebody
cool.
just?
You know what? I think she was
No.
cool. I think she was cool. I just think at a point in time everybody tried to act like Martin on the show by doing his face.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the actor. I'm talking about the wrong female playing Gina. She, the other the girl Pam. She should have been Gina. She was fine and
Man,
like that chocolate.
somebody just said that, bro, the other day that
But
Yes,
Gina should have been
but
Pam
you know
should have
what?
been the
But you
Gina
know what,
role,
bro?
bro.
You know what, bro? Gina, well, Tisha, Tisha
Campbell.
Campbell, yeah, she's been relevant for a long time. You,
Who?
Gina, she's been relevant for a long
But
time.
don't but bro, listen. They've been relevant at the same time because I know this for sure because I was little and my grandma used to have me in the room. Pam used to be on Ryan's Hope, bro. Long time ago.
Mm.
This in the mid
Mhm.
'80s, bro. So she go all the way back. Matter of fact, they was in a game together, bro. So
Yeah, I
they
know.
always been around, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they've been
know.
friends for a long time. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but I
Yeah,
mean, you take because I started watching, knowing about Tisha Campbell when with school days. From school days all the way up
yeah,
until now,
yeah.
she's steady getting jobs. She's steady getting jobs. You know what I'm saying? I
But they
mean,
said, just go ahead and say and confess you like light skinned girls, man. That's what this is all
Right,
about,
right,
honestly.
right,
my wife likes
right.
skin, but that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Ah,
Ah,
case
bro,
closed.
you got a fetish, bro. You
No,
Yeah.
discriminating, bro.
no.
You RG3, bro. You on some
Ah,
RG3 shit.
boy. You going against the culture. Look at that, boy. Ah, man.
Ain't got
RG3, boy.
nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. Anyways, Luther Vandross, Freddie Jackson.
Oh yeah.
You know what? See, now, I'm a singer, so I would say Luther Vandross. What I like about Freddie Jackson, he did a lot of original stuff because a lot of stuff Luther did was basically
Yeah.
sing some other people's stuff. I mean, so originality, I got to go with Freddie.
Gotcha.
Honestly, that's just me.
Mm. That's a hey. You one of the few picked Freddie Jackson. Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle.
The Queen, man, Aretha. Either Patty will tell you that, the Queen.
No, Patty won't.
Aretha.
They
Aretha.
was going at it. They was going at it.
Hmm.
They was going at it.
Aretha, bad sister.
Ah, that's man. I thought Patty would be winning them, but I mean, a lot of people said Aretha Franklin. And we got two more. I got two more. I don't know how many you got Al. Let's go with Earth, Wind, and Fire, Parliament.
I'm going with the Chicago band, baby. Chicago all the way. That's Earth. When people don't know, Earth, Wind, and Fire is a Chicago band. Yes. I'm
I
going with the
didn't know.
Chicago band.
I didn't know
Yes,
that.
they're from Chi-Town. Yes, they are.
Mm, didn't know that. That's something new. You learn something new on the show. On the show.
Yes.
My last one that I have, I'm gonna go with. It's still a sing. We still in the singing category. Teddy Pendergrass, R. Kelly.
See, so singing. Oh my God. See, this you got two different type of singers, man. So
They still like the ladies. The ladies like
yeah,
them
they
both.
do. Man, Teddy Pendergrass with the singing in a sense, I had to lean towards that. But the genius and creativity would go to R. Kelly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Teddy Pendergrass just had his own sound, he has a power. Teddy Pendergrass, I mean, come on, he was making folks turn off lights and taking panties off. So
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
both of them doing it. Different era, different styles. You know what I'm saying? No, but I like Teddy Pendergrass. But I like R. Kelly. I'd have to drink on that. I definitely would have to drink on that. And I don't even drink for real.
you see what
I
I'm
got
drinking? I'm
one,
drinking
man.
Pure Life. Yes, sir.
Uh, I got one, man, and I know majority of the people gonna go one way, but Shirley Murdoch or Whitney Houston.
Ooh,
I'm an old school kid, man. So Whitney can sing her butt off, and I like Whitney. Whitney's just a beautiful person, but I like Shirley too. So, man,
Yeah,
I tell people, I know people gonna say Whitney, but I'm gonna go Shirley Murdoch.
right.
You know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
Honestly, because again, because you got to realize, first of all, I'm a musician and I'm a singer, so I hear things a little bit different from most people hear.
yeah.
When it comes
Uh,
down to the pureness of a voice, Whitney Houston has a pure voice that's unmatched, but Shirley has some grit in her. So yeah,
Yeah, she had that deep soul, bro.
yeah,
And
that grit, yeah,
Roger Troutman them was putting them that melody with it. That was, whew,
yeah.
it was cold, bro.
but if you go, could you go Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey?
Whitney Houston. See, Mariah Carey can hit those notes, but to me, this is my opinion, she lacks the soul in her
Mm,
voice. She can sing, but
mhm.
there's a soul, and to maybe because Whitney was raised up in the church,
Right.
she still had that
Right,
soul in her that did something to you spiritually.
Yeah.
So that's why I like
right.
Whitney over her.
Gotcha.
Uh,
I think I'm out, Al.
I got the last one, man. And this related to the Carver alumni picnic on Saturday. Farley or Jam Master Jay? No,
Yeah, Jam Master Jay.
not Jam Master Jay, but my boy Frankie Knuckles.
Fuck, 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 fuck,
Right. He
fuck,
go,
fuck. I'm a Farley fan, man.
Hey, I was just trying to pump it up, bro. That's why I just threw the any name in with Farley, bro. But it didn't matter, man. Farley gonna kill a whole scene on the house music side anyway, bro.
Absolutely, boy. He
and
told us to drink our water, so he coming.
one time
Uh,
he's going on, so everybody know to get
He
there early.
starts to come on 4 o'clock. After that, it's gonna be. I'm not sure how JR gonna do the lineup. Probably nasty. But then we got. But I know definitely since Houston they gonna close it out. So do or die going in between. Yeah.
I,
okay.
I'm gonna do one more. And if Marcus Anderson on here, I'm gonna see what you're gonna go with. Cubs or Sox?
Who are the Sox? You mean that stadium on 35th Street that's always empty no matter what they lose or not?
uh, uh,
So I'm saying no. I'm a Cubs fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Cubs fan. Go Cubbies.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
uh.
Hey, I'm gonna always ride with a winner.
And there you have it.
Hey, watch this. I'll tell you who's in first place, who in last place at this time.
That'll do it. That'll do it. You lost a friend in Marcus
uh.
now.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna walk around my house. I'm gonna tell you how much of a Cub fan I'm in. You might not know who this is, but this is my favorite baseball player. It's gonna see dark in a second. You know what I'm saying? I got to show you this. This is my favorite. I went and got this jersey made. This is my favorite foot baseball player.
His name,
De Jesus.
yeah,
The
that's it.
Jesus.
Yvonne.
Yvonne, you
Yvonne.
know. That's
Yeah,
my favorite. I'm a Cubs fan, and I wanted to be like him. And man, when I played baseball, I could play every base, but I hated back catching. That's what Mr. Steele made me play back catcher because I had number 8 because I was rocking block 8, and that was Barry Foote. So Mr. Steele would put you wherever they played in the
yeah.
Cubs. So since Barry Foote was a back catcher, he put me a back catcher. I hated back catcher.
Yeah, I didn't
Man,
like that either.
yes,
I can do that.
hated
Man,
it.
that's the best motherfucking position, bro.
Man, that's what you, bro.
Like,
I hated it. I ain't gonna lie, I did.
yeah.
I played it.
Like
I can play anywhere.
y'all standing in that hot ass motherfucking sun, bro. I'm in the back, bro, sitting on my knees, bro, really just sitting down, bro,
But you got all
with a
that
big
equipment
ass
on.
motherfucker. Yeah, but shit, I was chilling. That's the laziest spot on the field, bro. And but you know something about baseball. I know we finna wrap up. One thing about baseball, bro, it's two positions, really three, but two positions, bro. That's the most important positions. They always touch the ball, bro. And that is what?
Back
Hit
catching the pitchers.
in first base.
In in first base. So, bro, we was the most important motherfuckers on the field, man. Y'all was just out there standing around waiting for a motherfucker to hit it to you. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it, bro.
I played the hardest position to play on baseball, and that was shortstop. Because you get in that hole, you had to connect that hole.
Yeah,
Had to
I
play
like
Yeah.
I
deep.
like the
I
shortstop.
was trying to be like Ivan De Jesus, baby. I love
Yeah.
playing short. I hated second. I can play first. I can play third. But being right there, when that shortstop was my thing, man, I
Mm.
loved it. I was never a right fielder. You know, they put the weakest player in right field.
They put the weak player in
Yeah.
left field.
No, they put it in right field. Left field is a hot spot.
Nah, because that's why you had Sammy Sosa and all the rest of them guys in right field because they had arms. Left field, you ain't have to have an arm.
I'm talking when we played,
But
Are you
because
talking about?
most folks wasn't hitting the right field. Most folks was hitting to left
right,
field.
right. They were pulling. They were
Right,
pulling to left.
right.
Oh, I'm
But
talking
most
about.
folks were right handed.
I'm talking about pros. Pros is the hot spot is
But
right.
see, they put Sammy in right because Sammy. Well, you see how many balls he missed out there. He couldn't play no damn
But he
defense,
had an
bro. He
arm.
was
I'm
a
saying they had
fucking
your strongest
yeah.
arm.
Oh yeah,
But that's what
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean.
If you got to throw the third, yeah,
Okay,
you right. If you
but I'm
got
gonna
to
tell
throw
you.
the third, bro, you gotta
Let,
have it, bro.
before we wrap up, who was the best left fielder? And all your good players in the outfield was in right field or center field.
Now, when I played, even when I coached, my best player was in left field because people were pulled to left.
No,
And then they got somebody.
I'm talking about.
You had left-handed baseball players, and see, we wasn't doing shifting and stuff like that back then. But you know, shift to guys or whatever. Your left-handed baseball players, man, they was pulling to the right field. So
No, but
and
I'm
every
saying
night,
no, but I'm saying what I'm saying is I'm saying in the pros though. In the pros, all your in the outfield, either your center field, your right field was going to get is your top players. Left field, that's why they was mad at Barry Bonds because they figured he should have been playing left field, right field instead of left field because he could play defense. But they was pissed off because he didn't want to play. He didn't want to play right field. He wanted to play left field. He didn't want the ball. He didn't want that. He didn't want that.
okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know the game. I
And
know
I,
the,
I, I'm
Yeah,
saying that, bro.
yeah,
I'm not, they ain't
yeah.
got to argue with me.
okay.
Right.
Well, we're about to wrap it up, man. Like I said, much success for this upcoming week and weekend. I'm definitely going to be in the building or in the field. I'll be in the backyard. I'm coming up.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to leave the people with, Fred, before we let bounce up out of here?
I mean, again, Thursday night, big night, guys. Y'all need to be there. Don't blow over Thursday night. Cassie Russell, we need to be there. Come check the young guys play basketball. Be there for Q Benson. That's one of the most important days. If you can get to that banquet, do that. And then those who can help us with Brother Edmund Bailey, man, we just need some support. And lastly, we're trying to get Miss Smith there. Miss Smith is going to Hall of Fame, but you need someone to probably get her there. So whoever been working with her, let's get her there. So and then, man, more importantly, man. Bless you, brothers, man. Keep on doing what y'all doing. We need you. We honor you. We respect you. And we are blessed to have you guys.
Appreciate you, Fred.
Man, appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Once again, this is Set It Up Production, and tune in Wednesday. We got Jay Waddy gonna be in the building, discussing a lot of things about. I'm pretty sure you're gonna talk about the outings Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but he also got a lot of things going on as well. So until then, see you guys Wednesday. Jesus Hustle, and we out.
Out.